Welcome to We Love to Hate Everything. I'm Jody, and along with my long-distance bestie Amanda, we live to break down all the things we love to hate. Each week, we scour TV, TikTok, and pop culture and deliver you our unfiltered, snarky takes on everything. Take a moment to subscribe on YouTube so you catch all our live streams and shows, and follow the links in the banner to subscribe to our free weekly podcast and 2 Patreon shows, We Love to Hate TV and Total Request Podcast, where you request the shows and we break them down. Once subscribed, you have instant access to our massive library of hundreds of past shows and recaps. We promise you'll love it. And listen, we're all friends here, so let us hear from you in the comments. We love getting to know you, and we hope you enjoy the show. All right, let's go. Hello, and welcome to We Love to Hate Everything. I'm Jody.
And I am Amanada. Happy holidays to all.
Happy holidays. Christmas Bear. They're back.
You requested it.
I did request Christmas
You said
Bear.
you need to bring that bear. So guess what? I made Daphne haul this thing all the way up the stairs just for you.
Made Daphne do it. No Auntie Debbie, huh?
No, Auntie
No
Debbie.
Auntie Debbie.
I want her to come over like next week. I want to make her dinner or something.
Oh, is that going to be before or after she replaces the roof with homemade shingles
by herself?
Right.
I look at my window. I'm like,
chiseled
what's
them
that
all.
hammering? And she's like, it's just me, Mandy. All right,
Mandy. That's right, you're Mandy.
She hung on to the Mandy for longer than anyone. She's the only one that didn't bother me. Hello everyone, and well, I always feel so fake at the beginning, don't you?
I know.
Get a weird character for the first minute and a half until we fall into it.
Until we're warmed up. Yep.
Yeah. Look, we know everyone. We're all friends here. I recognize all these people. Mama Squirrel, Salawallaway, Random Cat. Hello, Grace Taylor. I like your tree, Amanda. Yeah, that's just that weird palm tree thing that's back there, but I threw some lights on it.
You should keep those on year round. I like those. Very cozy.
I want to, actually. I think I'm going to. This whole room just has lights in it. Do you guys want to see my my
Christmas
tree?
Bear?
Yeah,
What's
this
Christmas
is my
Bear
living room.
Oh, so festive.
Big ass tree.
I'll have to take photos of my trees.
Daphne had to haul that up in three trips from the basement. No, I helped with that. I did help with
okay.
that.
You're like over there, left, little more to the right.
There was a time though where I was sitting on the couch and she was just and I was just guiding her around where to put things. But good news, the holidays have come early for me. Turns out my alternator that Jody she's like, you need to get a new car. She's sending me
no, I just said it's good
for new Audis her.
Oh, right. Yep. Used, everyone, used.
Just kidding. But you made me really think. I was planning on spending $600 on a new alternator or something. And then the AMA guy came. He was so nice. And he said the battery was totally dead. He's like, is there a possibility that you didn't close your door completely? And I was like, yeah, that's a very good possibility. Probably. I'm I don't double check things. So my battery just died and then he charged it and now it's perfect. Free.
So you don't even need an alternator.
No. So in my head, I basically made $600.
Wow. Well, you did.
I had that put away.
You are ahead.
Okay. So this was a great episode of Sister Wives. Once again, I would argue that this is better than last episode. A couple things were revealed in here that if I can guarantee you that my mom watching this was it rolled right. She rolled right past it. Didn't really even click. Julie just messaged me saying, you look so skinny. Thanks. It's the angle. I took a long time with the angle here.
You look amazing.
Actually, no, finally this last week, the Ozempic started working. It was 6 weeks of nothing. And I was like, what is wrong with me? But now it's starting to dip a little bit.
Oh, good. Oh, you have to give us updates. I'll have to find
now that I'm up to now that I have to spend $1,000 a month. Now that the dose is high. Great. Anyway, great episode. Suki. I think that Suki is doing a great job. Like, I almost
a change.
actually is the 4th hour of interviews because she seems fucking over it. Like she has leaned all the way back. She's audibly rolling her eyes. And then my favorite part was like, I feel like she started like obviously fucking with Robin because Robin said the word suspicious, and then it became a game of Suki seeing how many times she could make Robin try to say the word suspicious.
Oh, I like it.
Where his suspiciousness come? And Robin's like, well, his suspicious, like she's really concentrating, and it was so funny. It was like a who's on first almost because they were just like suspiciousing each other. It was a suspicious.
Oh, I love it.
I mean, it's a hard word to say, but when you throw it at Robin to try to say, you can't even say the word deal correctly.
Deal. Yep.
I thought it was just a great episode. So I think
these comments, I'm edging. Mona Reiki letting us know that Robin got caught in a lie.
I started this episode 5 minutes after the rest of the world, and I ended. And then I went on the Facebook group, and people had already found the timestamp of the sent me pictures. I'm all locked and loaded with like no, Robin, oh my God, watching Robin lie during this episode is so funny because she's
so obvious.
She was not prepared for this. Well, Christine gives a little nugget of information, and then Suki. It's like I already made the cover for next week. It's I'll show you guys a little preview here. It's the telephone hour from Bye Bye Birdie because this was literally
I'm like, what is this? Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
So we got Suki on the phone with Christine, Mary, and Janelle, and then there was a boy in this picture, so I put Peyton on there because he was part of it.
I like that. I approve.
But Suki gets this little nugget of information, and then Suki runs around to every single person. It's like, so I heard this. And then Robin's like, maybe, yeah, no, yes,
short circuits.
Oh, it is so funny. And then there's another where she's making this. If I can try to find it while we're talking here later. But somebody like took a picture of it. But like it shows them like watching the clips from like the little corner, right?
Yeah.
Like in the interview, Robin at one point is just like watching, and then they're talking about the text thread, and then they're talking about specific things that she said, and her face was like, like her face does this weird thing where she can't figure out what to do with her face, but she knows that she's on
like
camera
lips or something like.
She's trying so hard to not react. It's just so funny. So
yes. Oh, I'm
God bless the Browns. You know what I was thinking the other day? I was, that TikTok trend that's like, give me 2 thick clips that give the same energy.
Okay, kind of.
It doesn't matter. I mean, I thought of the other day that what I think has the exact same energy. This is going to sound political. It's not. I'm just going to reference something that kind of was political, but if this had happened to anyone, it's a hilarious thing. And this happened during COVID, so I think that all of us were too fucked up to really hone in on how hilarious this event in our history was. But early Browns seasons, like them moving or going to Wyoming or trying to sell my Sister Wives Closet to the Shark. I feel like that has the exact same energy as when Giuliani said that he was going to be making a speech at the Four Seasons, and then it ended up then. But the fact that this is what Cody would do. Cody would be like, "No, I meant to do
this." Right.
At Four Seasons Landscaping in like Ohio. How much is that the Brown family? Just how zany that. Like, that's a hilarious thing that happened.
Yeah, Cody doubling down on it. Be like, no, we obviously meant to come to Four Seasons Landscaping. Why wouldn't we come here?
Oh, you thought we meant the hotel? Oh, that's funny.
No.
Yeah, I guess I wasn't even thinking.
That's
it's
so
just the
true.
Same energy, right? And like Cody would be making a speech, and like his hair dye would start like dripping down his face.
It'd be so nice. It just goes straight. We see it just go straight. Oh, it'd be amazing.
Yeah, Cody making a speech and his hair just slowly going limp. Yeah, let's talk about what we got coming up. Yeah, thank you, Shanna.
We're glad
Shanna
you're here too.
She actually just sent us an email. I think it was a TRP request. I feel like we're gonna do it. Okay. let's talk about what we have this week. Can you talk while I just take a sip of my kombucha?
Absolutely. This is pretty funny. 30, Flirty, and Crying Pod, his perm solution streaming. That would be great. Then like burns his eyeball or something. So yes, coming up this week, we have our continuing coverage of the Brown family, season 9, episode 9, A Judge Decides. We're in the thick of the God, is my voice going again?
It's kind of getting
like
raspy.
Every Monday thing. Okay. Where the judge is going to decide if Cody can adopt the kids after they've gone through the legal divorce, the legal marriage. All of that was absolutely necessary. Sure. And then we are going to recap an episode of My Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, season 3.
Oh, sorry. I gave you the wrong one. Season 2, episode 11, Josh is the man of my dreams, right? Yeah. Yes. I searched through all of them. This is the second episode.
Second episode that we've done of Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. And follow us on Instagram and TikTok. We're up to 900 on TikTok. So, I mean, I don't know what happens when you get 1,000.
Going viral.
And smash that like, as always. Check it out. Smash that like. And Amanda Loves to Hate Teen Mom will have 2 episodes this week. So look forward to that.
Yeah. And best place to send your TRP request is Jody.
Sorry, I just freaked out.
One at Gmail. Remind me.
There it is. Amanda Jody 1 at gmail.com. Or you can email us through Patreon.
Absolutely what I said. Absolutely what I said.
For our Sister Wives episode there, the judge decides. If you guys don't like, actually we've gotten 0 bad feedback on this, but on the Aurora hate, it's not going away anytime soon. I mean, this whole next couple episodes is still about the kids getting adopted, so you're going to hear us hating on Aurora.
The worst. She really is the worst.
And
it confirms the old episodes. She's so much worse and obnoxious in the older episodes than you remember. It's
at least now she's like medicated or something. She's on a downer now.
So.
She's lost all like will to live at this point, like living in that house. But I was watching, because you know how Discovery Plus is the worst, and they've taken down like just random episodes. So I found the 2 episodes that are missing from the Tony seasons, and it's Groomzilla and I Will Survive, where they do like the I Will Survive, and then Janelle actually, oh my god, it is the most hilariously awkward episode. It's awful. But I watched.
That's a crime they took down Groomzilla.
Like, that's why did they take that down? Tony is a monster. And he is Cody. He's Cody.
Yes.
McKelty did I watched a little bit of her stream the other day, but she said something about like, actually somebody asked her, are they alike? And she's like, yeah, actually, sometimes I'll look at my dad and Tony and they'll be sitting at the table having a conversation about, politics. And I was like, ooh. Or Joe Rogan. Those are the things that they talk about. Politics and Joe Rogan. Ugh. But the fact that Tony's like, no, I think I should be able to be part of the wedding dress. And I think I should be able to be at the bridal shower. And I want Tres Leches cake.
Tres Leches cake. And 4,000 street tacos.
Yep. It's not gonna be enough. Yeah. Cody would do that. Like, well, it's not fair that
Cody would do that. Cody did do that. Cody did go dress shopping.
Yeah, I know.
I think that was shade towards Robin. Because they can't say anything like, Tony, you shouldn't be here, because
how funny would that be if that whole thing was just to troll Robin? Oh, by the way, I made I've been coloring still, and I made 3 new ones. And they're all themed for Brown family. Guess who's this one?
Oh, who is this in honor of?
Yes.
I mean, I want to say,
it's pretty obvious.
I want to say Robin because it's purple.
Yeah. Obviously, it's every single color of purple in the thing.
Because she's a purple girl. Yes.
Yeah. No, how about this one?
Oh, are those glasses?
Yeah, those sunglasses.
Oh, okay. So that's got to be Christine. Oh no, Janelle, because Janelle had her.
Janelle does that glasses work.
Yep.
And then I made the background the color of her apron. And then these are all the colors that she looks the best in is blue, red,
beige. Her power colors.
Now, this is why I thought of this just now. Check out what this
Okay.
one is.
Is that Tres Leches cake?
And those are all, and the colors are the
Tres
colors that
Leches.
they actually picked for their wedding, which
Oh,
is
which were
turquoise,
burgundy,
yes,
gold, turquoise.
turquoise, and yellow. Oh, burgundy, gold, turquoise,
Was it just those three?
burgundy, and silver,
Well, obviously. And remember, she made everyone just, I mean, bloody little stumps of fingies to do her bouquets.
Yeah.
Monster.
Well,
Ugh.
I think that's it for like initial business, but I've been looking at the comments, so I hope that everyone's being good out there. Amanda, those could be tracings, music without reservation. These could be tracings.
So pretty.
Let's move on to some hot topics. Unless you have anything else to get out of the way.
No, let's do it. Let's do it.
And I've been told that a lot of these things come out really loud. There's nothing. This is just how loud StreamYard plays.
Get ready for it.
Get ready, brace yourself, clench that butthole, and here we go. Gorgeous. Okay. Do you got any hot topics?
Well, I know Gypsy Rose Blanchard. We're in the countdown until she's released. Paige is sending me a countdown. She follows some TikTok every day. I get an update. I think we're at 20 some days, I believe. So I'm pretty excited for that. I want to see what she comes out as, like what her look coming out. Is she going to do an Amber Portwood prison polygamous braid?
Yeah, like braids. Mm-hmm.
Or is it just gonna be like one poofy French braid? Is it gonna be cornrows? It's gonna be amazing.
What's the date? Do you know? Is it before Christmas?
Oh gosh, I don't have the exact date, but right around there. Yep. Okay. Gypsy Rose Tinder bio will be lit.
Oh, she's gonna get all the swipes.
I think she's with someone though. I think she's taken.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, obviously she's taken. No, other than that, I'm really just looking forward to the release date of the Natalia Grace, in her words, side of the story to come out.
All right. Big news. Did you see that Bills and Chiefs game last night? Mahomes got very ticked off. Stormed off the field, yelling profanities.
Did I show up for the right podcast?
No, but for some reason it kept showing up on my fucking TikTok for like a whole hour. It was like every two TikToks was this.
Wow.
I was like,
sounds like it must have been a fun match. That was a fun inning.
fun game. Just kidding about that. But Janelle Evans, some Teen Mom news here. Janelle Evans was hit with a gag order, but then and she responded to that by posting a video of her walking around to a Rihanna song. That'll get them.
What else would Janelle Evans be doing during the Christmas season with 3 small, possibly 4, with what's his face's David's daughter? Small children around.
They're broken up again right now. They break up like every week, and then with a house that's sinking into the earth slowly. Remember that was like one of her last stories.
It's still sinking? Yeah.
Well, I can't imagine that they got it fixed. They don't seem like or probably David fixed it himself because I can do that. I'm a man. So good.
Mm-hmm.
So Janelle doing great. Jace is in foster care now. I mean, maybe it'll turn out like This Is Us, and he will find an amazing foster family that is just like the best possible situation for him. It turn out like that.
I hope so. I mean, is there much hope?
I mean, I always try to stay optimistic.
Ryan, you do. I do love that about you. Hermione's like,
I'm more optimistic than you are.
Oh God, you're so. I mean, clearly. I mean, I really do hate
sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows over here compared to you.
No, I do admire that.
Yeah. All right. Ryan Edwards is spending Christmas in prison.
Prison or jail? Prison.
Well, I think prison. Hang on, I took it here. Let's see.
Ryan.
Okay, no, it doesn't even say what it is.
Teen
But
Mom Ryan
I just
Edwards' rehab girlfriend Amanda Connor shows up to tense court hearing as mom Jen breaks down in tears.
yeah, well, what else is new? But the judge is like over it. He keeps fucking up his probation. He's supposed to be getting like monthly doses of something. Starts with a V, maybe. Something probably for like to like get himself off of drugs, but he keeps missing appointments, and he's breaking his probation a lot. So the judge was like, no, you're in jail, you're spending Christmas in jail, and good, or prison. I don't know which one's worse. Prison's worse, right?
Well, I don't know. Federal prison, I've heard, is a little bit nicer because it's cleaner and stuff. So you have your own cell and you got to keep it clean. But I mean, hey, either one, I'm dead. I'm someone's bitch within the hour. I wouldn't make it past intake. So, there's that. Methadone? Oh, maybe methadone.
No, it's like it's. I feel like it looks like the word vitriol.
Okay.
I'm sure someone can Google it right now, like Ryan Edwards injection come up. Or actually probably a lot will come up for that. Let's see. Seeking Sister Wives is coming back in March.
Okay. We got to get some I enjoyed some of the couples, but some of them are just so hard to watch. Like oh God, I can't remember their names.
The guy with the 3 wives?
Yeah.
With the girl that couldn't get her hands around the hamburger?
Yeah, her arms were so short. Like, it was uncomfortable to watch because it felt like it was a weird grooming.
But listen, she was filling her own body. I mean, I remember we both admired that a lot. Like, she was like, this is what I look like, and I'm going to show it off.
Yeah. Yeah, I am here, much like Jennifer. Garrick. Miss.
Oh, are they back?
Bert. Yeah. Danielle and Garrick. Garrick. Love them.
Well, good. Let's give us something to talk about.
Yeah. I wonder if Brindle and what's his face are back.
Oh, eyeliner. Brindle and eyeliner. Sidian.
Oh, Guyliner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sidian. Yeah. Sidian?
And Tasha.
Yeah, it was Sidian.
Why do I know the names of all of the
yeah, weird.
people?
Weird. You remember all these.
Let's see what else. These are the things that have come up on TikTok this week for me. Are you following this Table 19 TikTok thing at all?
No idea what you're talking about.
Okay, so there was this wedding where and like people are either team bride or team Table 19, but there's this. Okay, so there's Table 19 was like the extra table, the table that I would get sit at because I'm not with anyone. And it's just this video that this guy posted of their table finally being announced that it's their turn to eat. And so it was like Table 19, and this guy like jumps up and screams, yes! And it's like funny, and like his chair falls over, but like then he goes on, people are like, what a fucking asshole. And the bride comes on and she's like, I just didn't appreciate that, and it was so disrespectful, and I invited him to my wedding. And then he comes back and he goes, well, this wedding, there was like no hors d'oeuvres. We waited 5 hours before, like between the service before we actually were eating. And she's like, 5 hours is nothing. Like it's like 5 hours is all to not eat anything.
Wait, like, 5 hours from the, I was going to say the performance, from the actual wedding. Okay. Ceremony. To
like them actually eating something. Yes. That's a long time. Yeah.
Not to have like, a little past app or something. Yeah, although, I mean, no, it is a very long time. Although most people do stop and get something between ceremony and reception. Do you normally like stop and grab something to eat?
I don't know. I've only been to a few weddings, and there's always like a little happy hour in between.
But that is a very long time not to have anything. Especially if you're calling table by table, and then the last table to be called.
And if you're drinking, I feel like it's in your best interest to keep people with food. But then, so now they're just going back and forth on TikTok, arguing with each other. And most people are on table 19 side.
Yeah.
And they're both like, we're not friends anymore. And he's like this bitchy gay, I assume. But either way, he's bitchy and sassy. And he's like, hey, I just want I hope we can continue to be friends so that I can be there at your next wedding. She's just being such an asshole. And then, but then the whole thing is that she said how, he said my date, maybe he hasn't gay. Well, whatever. He had a female date and she had to change into this other. He's like, this is the dress that my date had to change into at the last minute because the bride didn't approve of her dress because it was too close to the color of the bride's dress. And then he showed a picture of the said dress and it was canary yellow. It was yellow. It's the color that Liz Lemon wears on 30 Rock.
Okay.
And so it's just back and forth. Like, so then the bride makes her change into a dress and she ends up putting on a white dress with flowers on it, which looks more bridey. So I don't know if anyone else is following it, but this girl is doubling down on this. I'm team table 19. I'm just saying. I want to.
Yeah, and I would have kept quiet as the bride. I would just be like, God, hopefully no one finds out it was me. I wouldn't go fighting back over it. That's crazy.
Well, I would never post some kind of, I feel like I would have in my early 20s at like 3 a.m. I definitely would have ended up posting the amount of ways I would have been canceled in my 20s if the internet like existed in the way that it does today. Because if somebody posted something about me, I would totally go on and make some like bitchy video at 3 a.m. thinking I really got them. Then the next morning I wake up and I'm like, that was really humiliating. I totally would have. I know I would have.
Really? Oh God, I would have loved it.
100%. I would have just because I had no I was, what's the word when you just react way too quickly?
You're reckless, spontaneous.
No, it's a word that Janelle
reactionary.
No, it's fine. It doesn't matter.
Janelle Evans uses the word. God, I hope I don't know.
Uses it to describe herself correctly. Anyway, I just wanted to also say this. This is really quickly. I love Billie Eilish. I saw this video on TikTok where she's getting interviewed and like a light moves in the background and she like starts like doing a tick and they're like, and she's like, oh sorry, that was my Tourette's. And then they like asked her about like, is it okay if we ask? And she's like, yeah, I don't fucking care. And I was like, hey. I mean, how many more reasons do I need to like this girl? Yeah. I know. And it was a definite, like, you remember when we did that episode on TRP of True Life, I Have Tourette's, and like everyone was faking it?
Yes. That one chick, I forgot what she did, but it was outrageous.
She pretended to faint in a Target.
A Target. Yeah. I was going to say it was something in Target. It was like, okay.
Yeah.
She like kneeled down and then she said she fainted or something.
First, kind of weird flex to fake that you have Tourette's because no one thinks you're cooler for it. But anyway,
well, she liked it.
You could tell it was a real Tourette's, like the way she did it.
Oh, I love that.
But I love Billie Eilish. Gotta love her.
Eilish head over here. By the way, we have a lot of people throwing out some words: impulsive, uninhibited, impulsive. Okay, knee jerk.
I was impulsive.
Wow.
Thank you guys. I already forgot I said that.
Got some real vocab heads in the chat over here.
Yeah, real thesaurus nuts. Okay. Okay, this is a TikTok video. This is really old, but I just wanted to mention it because I think it is like such a funny thing. Okay, so you know the movie The Greatest Showman?
Yes.
Okay. Hugh Jackman's in that, right? And first there's 2 videos of them like doing the sits probe, which is where you rehearse with the orchestra for the first time. And so they were doing a sits probe for this in front of the producers. And there's one where the girl is singing This Is Me. And like the whole story is she's like, I was just so nervous. And then Hugh looked at me and then I just broke out of my shell. And I'm like, okay, you're a professional singer. Like you should not be that nervous about singing this song that you've sung, 500 times at this point. Like this did not happen. But in the video, she's like singing, she's all nervous. And then she looks at Hugh and I don't know, like squeezes her hand or something. And then she starts like walking around the room and everyone's like, yeah. I'm watching this and I'm so triggered. I'm like, if I was in that ensemble, I wouldn't even stand up. I would stay seated because that's what I'm there to do. And they're all clapping and she's riffing and it's just such a powerful moment. But so there's that. There's already that.
Okay.
So just you can tell the energy of this situation right here.
Yes.
And Hugh Jackman is in it. Now in this
Poor
Sit Scrub or whatever it was, he wasn't supposed to sing because I think he just gotten surgery on his nose because he keeps having to get like skin grafts there because he had a melanoma. So he was not supposed to be singing because he just had surgery.
Okay.
And so he had like his like understudy guy, like his cover there to sing for him. All right.
Okay.
So, oh God, this is so cringy to even say. I hate it. Okay. So his understudy
Scout.
this,
Sorry.
Scout. She doesn't like this story.
Getting
either.
excited. No, she's not a big fan of this.
He was the worst Music Man. Okay, so his understudy gets this moment. This unknown kid gets this moment to sing these songs, even though he's never going to be heard singing them in the movie. But he gets to sing this for the producers. It's getting filmed. Like, what a cool moment!
Yeah.
So he's singing, and like people are like really like digging it. It's like, yeah, this all the songs in that movie are great. And then Hugh Jackman. He's so overwhelmed by his feelings that he stands up and takes over the singing for this kid, and the kid has to stop, and Hugh finishes it out. Way worse, by the way.
Really?
It really took it. Yeah, because Hugh Jackman's not like a singer. He's not like a singer like this man was, like his understudy was.
And
he's an actor that has
right
a very
away.
good voice. He took it right. I'm like, and everyone's like, wow. Like, that poor kid. And how embarrassing. What do you do then? Do you just like slink back to your seat then? Do you stay in the
No, you'd have to be like,
here it comes. Yeah, I like that happened.
You'd be like, yeah, this you. This is totally you. You got
They're
this.
Happy
you got
tears. Just oh God. Anyway. That's it for that's not even a hot topic. I just saw that on TikTok the other day and I was like, oh, I want to bring that up again because I think he needs to be publicly shamed for that.
Oh my
God. Are you looking at?
Okay, sorry. A text from the ex that I need to urgently get back to. Yeah, fun. Almost as fun as that moment. Just take it all away.
All right. Let's get into what are we watching because I got some good stuff this week.
Oh, good. Okay.
You have any hot topics? I assume.
No. I'm ready for what we're watching.
All right, let's do it. And here we go, everyone. Clench your buttholes. All right, Jody. Now I know that because you sent me a picture of it. You decided to take in a comedy this weekend, and you watched Terry Schiavo Between Life and Death. You decided to have a wacky weekend.
It's just like, I was in the mood for like a rom-com, and I was like, what better than the Terry Schiavo story?
You just wanted to laugh and just eat popcorn.
Keep it light, yeah. No, I was digging for things to watch this weekend. I didn't have my kids, so the gentleman caller and I were looking for something to binge. I was hoping that Natalia would be out or something, and just I don't know, couldn't find anything super bingeable beside. Yeah, but you're gonna give me like scripted stuff. You're gonna give me food, which we did try. Fell asleep over the food.
That's crazy.
Oh my God, now I can't remember the name of the thing that we watched. Oh my gosh. Okay, I wrote it down. I'll find it. But go for it. I did watch SNL, but I don't know if I'm jumping the gun here.
Yeah, no, we'll get to that.
Okay.
Do you want to talk about Terry Schiavo? Was it good? Did you like it?
Oh, I didn't watch it.
Oh, you didn't watch it. You just sent me a
No, but I was shocked because we were just talking about it and then it shows up.
Yeah.
Like normally TV doesn't know your algorithm.
Enough to watch it. Yeah, I don't know I don't know what kind of mood you have to be to watch that movie. Like, I just like very specific mood.
Yeah. That might be like with your mom or something, Like it would be like let's watch a Dateline Terry Schiavo.
Okay.
Mom and Ron. Okay.
Now if anyone is part of our TRP or Tier 1 on Love to Hate TV Patreon, we did an episode of the Joe Schmo Show last week.
Yep.
And now, guys, I feel like for TRP, if I were a patron of us,
Yep.
I would probably only click on episodes of shows that I've seen before. Like I would definitely
Right.
skip. But you don't need to, like, you do not need to watch any of these episodes.
No. Oh, God, no.
Actually, except Joe Schmo, I feel like everyone should watch, because it was just like a gift handed to me from Kevin McMichael.
You loved it.
And
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't stop watching it. I watched the whole second season in one night, and then the whole first season the next day. And then I bought the third season on Amazon.
I was just going to ask you that. Yeah. Did you watch it?
Third season, I think you can skip. The people are not as well. First of all, the third season is in 2013, so it's in a much more woke era. So they can't do a lot of the stuff from that they could earlier. Also, the cast in the third season aren't as like, I don't know if I want to say the word professional, but good at improvising or staying in character. Like the third cast,
it is difficult, Amanda. It is difficult.
I know you would know.
Right.
No, the first season, Kristen Wiig is in like the whole season, and obviously she's amazing in it. Like, I would say maybe everyone start with the first season, but second season has a very different vibe to it. But oh my God, I just love it. That's something I could just put on anytime and just watch an episode.
I wonder if there's other countries' versions of it that you could find, like a UK or Australia or something. We steal all their good stuff, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. It was, oh God, it's so good. The first season, I mean, it's a cry fest. It is a cry fest. Second season's more like funny, but I don't know. It's so impressive. The third season though has this, and it is a funny plot line. It's a funny plot line, but it's one of the people on there's like a couple, and it's like a girl and she's a deaf girl and her translator. They're not a couple, but like they're like
okay.
So like the translator is also very funny if you watch him, because like he's an actor too. So like his signing, you can tell he learned like 30 words, and the rest of it he's like
so she's not really deaf?
No, and it's awkward because she talks.
Oh no, that could not air now.
It's funny. Like it is funny, but like it's still like
okay, so this brings up, I mean, since you brought it up, I will talk about this. So did you watch the Squid Game series yet? Like the game show?
I watched the first episode. I couldn't get into it. Yeah.
If you keep watching it, you'll get into it.
Okay.
Okay. So there is a girl on it who is, I don't know if she calls herself deaf or hard of hearing. She can speak very clearly. Like you wouldn't know that she's deaf if you were just talking with her, right? And she'll throw in some sign language here and there. But I really honestly want to know how sign language, like I know there's letters, certain, motions or signs for certain words, but a lot of it seems like it could be like, how do you come up with a sign for every single word or phrase in any language? Like a lot of it has to be general. Like she did like this a couple times. And it was like, this meant like people and the group and like continuing on. I'm like, well, that could be anything.
Yeah, I think a lot of it has to do with the signers. Like I think the signer has to act a lot while they're signing. Like they have to like act out the words kind of. Have you ever seen that clip of what's her face? The girl from Hamilton, Renee. The one who plays Angelica. Yeah, she's doing like a concert where she's doing Satisfied, and the signer like it is the most insane thing.
Shows where it was the same two signers in Chicago, one for Book of Mormon, which was hilarious, like them signing shit out from Book of Mormon, hilarious. And also Hamilton, one of the like many times or whatever, but like you're watching them and it's like holy shit.
And you can tell that they are like, because then she went and stood over next to him and she's like, can we do that like middle part again, like the rappy part? And they, like you could see whenever she'd say a word and he would do a motion, like there's parts that were kind of funny because it's like, oh, he just said exactly what she said. It's pretty cool. How did they do in Book of Mormon? How did they do the Hasa Diga Ibawai? How did they do the fuck you God?
Oh God, I'm sure you could
like,
look it up. I mean, I don't remember, but I mean, there was Paige and I were just like transfixed on these two signers because they look like grandparents, like the same two that I've seen at a couple of them, where like you would never picture this woman who looks like her name is probably Jan, right? And she's doing like, fuck you, my dad's a, whatever.
We're all going to be on a sign language TikTok after this, and we'll all be better for it because it's actually really cool to watch.
Really, it's fascinating. But then I started really thinking about that. Like, how do you get like we're so lucky to be hearing like even just like the flow of language or like you're saying like the music and that kind of stuff, and then to not hear it, but you're saying, I don't know, it's wild. I did remember. Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
There's this production, you guys can look it up. It's a production of Hunchback of Notre Dame, and it's I don't know if everyone in the cast, but at least Quasimodo is deaf, like in real life, and so he acts everything out, and then like his voice is one of the gargoyles, and so like the gargoyle and he just kind of has like this general gargoyle like thing on his head, and he just kind of. It's really cool. I should like post that or send it to you because he sings, but he's like they make eye contact and like so he's singing and the guy's like acting out Quasimodo and it's just the coolest freaking thing. Like so, and like the way this guy is emoting, like you believe that he's singing, and it's cool too because sometimes the guy will be behind him, so like he has to know like exact like beat and stuff. It's pretty remarkable, and the guy who sings for him has like one of the best voices I've ever heard. Yeah. So wait, what are we watching, right? Yeah. Okay. Do you want to? I have a couple like good fun surprises for you, but do you want to just get SNL maybe?
Yeah, really quickly. Here's the name of the show. It's called The Garden Commune or Cult. Oh, did you watch it?
No, I just saw it come up when I was waiting for Sister Wives last night. It kept
so weird. It's such a weird documentary series, and it just kind of ends in a weird place too. I suggest checking it out. I'm not even like a huge cult person.
Right, everyone's culty these days. Everyone's into the cults.
Yeah, well, right. And so that kind of dictates what you're able to watch and stuff. But if you're looking for like a good series, I think there's like 6 episodes or something. It's a weird premise. I'll throw it up again because it's like this was happening because of TikTok, or it got famous and lots of talk about it because of TikTok, and people were going to try to check it out to be like, is it a cult or is it just a commune? And then, okay, I'm so glad people are saying the same thing. Yeah, I thought it was a documentary, and it feels like a reality show because people are coming on there to see if they can do it, but they're not like winning anything, and they can stay longer than 10 days and stay part of the commune or leave. It's a very
you watch the whole thing?
Yeah, it's a very unique take on how it was shot and produced. It's bizarre.
Would you recommend it though?
Yeah, get into it. There's one guy on there. Oh God, what's his name? Trevor or Tyler Covington. And it's like, why this guy thought how he thought he was going to be able to come on this thing and survive. He was going to tap out before he even got there. He had to walk up a hill, and he's like, well, this is it. He like calls his wife. He's like, yep, that's it.
That would be me on a bad ankle day.
His daughters are laughing at him as he's telling them why he's doing this. And he's like, Daddy's got to be able to save you. Got to be able to save you. The end of the world comes, and his daughters are laughing, and he just reads them the riot act. Cut to Dad not being able to walk up the hill. It's amazing. Yes, it's on Max. It's on Max if you're looking.
It's also on Discovery Plus, but
okay.
The second is Max available in Canada? I don't think it is.
I don't know what's going on with all these different sign up things between Netflix and Hulu, and I'm getting signed in and out. I don't know what's going on.
And I hate Peacock. Can we not get Peacock?
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on with that too?
Okay. Let's talk about SNL really quickly. First of all, This new cast member, Chloe Trost, I'll put a picture of her up here. This girl,
Okay.
she looks like a cross between Robin Brown and Abby, that autistic.
Yes. Thank you. I was going to say 3, 2, 1. Who does she look like? She looks like Abby from Love on the Spectrum TikTok. I see what you're saying with the round, with the square
with
jaw.
light behind her eyes, though, and color in her face.
Right.
Like right here, the jaw. I mean, this is Robin right here. But yeah, she does look like Abby.
All Abby. Yeah, all Abby, man. Oh, this is funny. Yeah. Amanda, do you not get free Macs from the Canadian government? You get everything else for free there.
Definitely don't get Ozempic free. Shit, I was supposed to pick it up earlier. Fuck.
So you like her?
I did not swear. I love her. I think everyone in the cast is strong. I really truly love everyone in the cast. There were a few Weekend Update jokes that I like burst out laughing. There was like 5 in a row that were just like bangers. But I thought Adam Driver did so good. I am so in love with him.
God, I don't get it.
I just think he's so talented. He's
what?
I think he could fit into this cast.
Jen says Adam Driver is very talented.
Amanda thinks Adam is very talented.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I think that I didn't know he could play the piano. I was like, Jesus. Like, why? Why?
Okay. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Do you think he is sexy?
Well, now I do. If I saw him walking on the street, I wouldn't.
Okay. But you do now.
Yes.
Because he's talented.
Yes, because he's talented.
I think he's fine. I don't get it. Ew. Okay. He's not hot or sexy, you guys. Let's just be true. Be honest with yourself. Like you said, if he was walking down the street. No, he cannot. Are you crazy?
You don't think? Okay, well, thanks first. And
he can't pick up himself. He is scrawny and gross and like
he's not
sallow.
Scrawny at all. What are you talking about?
Ew.
He's not scrawny.
Okay, like all of you thinking he's attractive and sexy. You must think less of yourself than I think of myself because he is not attractive at all. Not sexy, not attractive. And I'm going to say he's right down there with Channing Tatum. Yeah, there, I said it.
I don't really mind him either. He's supposed to be nice.
It's the fact that he looks like a caveman and he's cross-eyed, almost like to Cyclops level.
Well, all that aside, I thought Adam Driver was very funny. I thought he had a lot of different characters. And this baby sketch of him on the plane, let me put up a picture because I just thought it was really funny.
I hated this skit. I knew you were going to say
I thought it was so funny.
God, I knew it.
I loved it.
I was just going to say, don't tell me you liked the baby and you liked
that was baby. Like a fully formed character. I was so impressed. I was like, that he sounds like a baby. Like, I'm like, I believe that he
sounds like a baby. I mean, Amanda.
Real baby sounds. He sounded like a baby on a plane crying. I was very impressed. And let me ask you this. If you knew no one in this cast and you didn't know who Adam Driver was and you were just sitting down and watching this sketch, I don't think you'd be able to tell who the host was.
True.
So that's something.
Which is why I'm saying he's not that talented.
Timberlake.
Well, just fucking cocky.
Yeah, but everyone's like, oh, he's the next cast member. Or he should be in the cast.
Ew, I hate it. I hate that. Bring it on down to. I hate that skit. You love it. I hate it. It's not funny.
Well, now I'm over it. Now I'm a driver head. But
I don't get. I will never ever find him attractive.
I need him.
Let me guess who you're gonna say next. Who's that little ballerina looking guy? The one with the sister that's on Sex Lives of College Girls. He just hosted and it was awful. The very
Timothy Chalamet?
Yes, that's the one.
Oh no, I don't like him. And that Willy Wonka movie looks abysmal. It looks so bad. I don't know why they're doing that. But okay, so anyway, that's SNL. I loved it. For people who aren't like completely negative, you might like it. Check it out. Let me know if you like it.
Don't think he was that good at all. Oof.
All right, now I've caught up on a couple of things this week, Jody. Things that
Okay.
you have had to be silent about for weeks. You've been silenced, and you do not have to be silent anymore because I am caught up on The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City and The Real Housewives of Beverly
Oh my
Hills.
God, I'm so happy.
Beverly Hills I'm not caught up on, but I did watch the last 2 episodes because I saw on TikTok this clip of Denise Richards
so
hammered.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
And she's sick. So she's got this like sick, like,
yeah. Oh, it was really bad. I have a few notes for Beverly Hills that I took. First
okay,
of all,
let's go. Let's do
Nick
it.
is in this show. Faye Resnick from the OJ trial. My favorite trial.
The morally corrupt Faye Resnick. Yes. That's a famous
What is that a reference to? Is that like
so Camille Grammer. Yeah, so Camille Grammer was hosting a dinner party from hell where she had Alison Dubois, who was the inspiration for, what is that show, Medium or whatever, with Jennifer Love Boobs Hewitt, whatever. Ghost Whisperer, whatever the fuck. And Alison Dubois did not like Kyle. Kyle brought Faye Resnick to this dinner. And Kyle and Camille were kind of on the outs. Long story short, Camille says, oh yeah, and she brought her friend Faye Resnick. And I was trying to think, where do I recognize her? And then I thought, yes, I recognize her. The morally corrupt Faye Resnick who posed in Playboy after her friend was murdered. Yeah.
Right. And then she made she wrote a book or something, or she did an interview, which made her not eligible to like be a witness after that. So I was like, thanks.
Yeah.
Okay. And another Denise Richards and I learned. Okay. So a character, I finally learned a new character. Like I was finally able to put a face with the name of Camille Grammer. Like it finally, things started kind of falling into place finally. And I'm like, oh, Camille Grammer. This is Kelsey Grammer's ex. She was on an episode of Drag Race. Are her and Kelsey on good terms? Does he ever show up on the show? Did she like him?
Her first season, they were still together their first season. And she found out during the first season, during the season that he was cheating on her.
Watching that.
Oh, it's amazing.
Really?
It's amazing.
Yes. On that season, would Lisa Vanderpump be on that season?
I believe she is. I believe so. Yes.
I can't.
It's so good. And I would like to bring up the fact that everyone seems to have forgotten that the reason Camille Grammer, how we got to know her even before all of this, years before, was when she was married to Kelsey. She also went on a little show called The Oprah Winfrey Show and told the world about her IBS. No one seems to remember this. She told the world about it.
Yep. She's doing the Lord's work for us.
That's right. She
broke that glass ceiling for women like me.
She really did. Yep. Yeah. Awesome season.
I have
the season's pretty good. So Erica is starting. What do you think about Erica this season?
Are her and Kelsey on good terms or no?
Oh, I don't think so. I don't think they've spoken in like years. Their kids are like, over 18 and stuff. They don't need to talk.
All I know about Kelsey Grammer is that I love his politics. I like Crystal. Yeah, Crystal. I like
Crystal Minkoff.
Yeah,
her husband wrote the Lion King stuff. We know that.
No, we did a season of this because remember we did a season with You Want the Villain.
Oh, right.
My
name is Erica Jane, and I'm here to save the day.
I love Dorit. Like Dorit is just such a hilarious character. Like I can see why she's on the show. She's ridiculous.
Such an asshole.
But this dinner party was the perfect thing for someone like me to watch who kind of knows the characters. Like I know it enough, but then they just sprinkled in a couple extra people. Kyle's tall friend needs to shut the fuck up. Oh, this Anne Marie chick.
Right.
Now a housewife. I hate her.
I only know this from Ben and Ronnie, Watch What Crappens, that she talk about some politics. Like she's like very problematic. And I did not know
her husband's in a sex scandal right now too. So great time to join a cast. But she's annoying, and it was just very obnoxious. I guess now that I know that she is a housewife now, it's okay. But like, I can't imagine going to somebody's dinner party where I only know one person and then me being like, what is going on here? I think that's really fucked up for you to say to her. I'm like,
Yeah,
who are
she's
you?
annoying.
But
Yeah.
fine.
Name them. Name them.
Name
Name them.
Name them.
Name them.
Garcelle at the dinner party.
I love
Like
her.
every line she said, 8. Like when they're going back and forth, like, well, who are you? What are you talking about? Who are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? And Garcelle's like, her marriage. Let's move it along.
Where'd you get your necklace, Zara? I love her so much.
And then at one point, Denise Richards is like, what's going on? And Garcelle's like, girl. Amazing.
And then Dorit's like, I think your jacket's on upside down. She's like, don't do this. Don't do this.
She was not. I love that they made a point to show that Denise Richards was specifically getting 0%, like 0 CBD, THC.
Oh, yeah.
Zero.
Oh, I mean, she
arrived wasted, but she was standing out in the parking lot with Camille. She was already wasted. If I was, I'd be pissed at Camille. Like, why did you let me walk in like
Save me. Camille is the worst. I can't.
Oh, really? Okay. She didn't really say much because Denise was doing most of the work.
I stand corrected. Patricia Arquette played Alison Dubois on that show, not Big Boobs McGee.
Jennifer Love Hewitt is in The Ghost Whisperer. Patricia Arquette is in.
There you go.
Denise Richards, Camille Grammer, Faye Resnick. I appreciate that Real Housewives. I'm starting to realize that Real Housewives is made for us because they will show you all the food when they're at a restaurant.
Oh, girl, you got to watch Potomac or Atlanta because they do it every time and it's amazing. Like, because those women will actually eat, like not just order it, but they will eat, and it's God, it's so good.
Because I'll be sitting there and they'll be at a restaurant and I'll go to pick up my phone to look up the restaurant and it's like you don't even need to pick up your phone. They're going to tell you. They're going to order it, and then the person's going to come and tell you what each dish is. Yep. Oh my God. When that poor waitress almost spilled soup on Mary or sauce on Mary Brown, I bet she went in the back and just cried. I would have cried. I would never go back out there.
Just quit.
I would walk out like I did on Stage West. Okay. So I appreciate that because like even at the dinner party, there was you could just hear them all talking and yelling, but then it just goes over to like it shows a plate and then it says on the screen like just so you know this is what this plate is. Yeah. And then just back to the yelling. They just wanted us to know.
No, let me ask you this. What do you think about Kyle?
Kyle? It's hard to not be what I love about being back into Real Housewives is now I have Ronnie and Ben to listen to. Like I have so much more podcasting that I can listen to. So I'm going to obviously sway like where they are, but like, yeah, Kyle really is very good at making everything about herself. And she clearly is going through something. The worst. She's terrible. And I agree that she's trying to get somebody to bring up her lesbian love affair and just no one gives a shit.
She's she's begging for it. And that whole thing is weird. Her and Morgan, like they're obviously all flirty with each other, but like, fine. No one cares. Like, be bi, be lesbian. No one cares that much. But we do care because Kyle is all about just be honest, be open and honest. And then she's dancing around everything, wearing a different ring and all that. Like, she just sucks. Okay. And everything is not a big deal to her, and everyone's being rude to her, but she's rude and demeans everyone else.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always on Sutton's team. I love Sutton. Sutton, I feel like if I were a housewife, but I feel like very few people get this opportunity. But like, I'd want to be a Garcelle, where she's not really in the drama ever, but she just like is kind of on the side, and she's kind of everyone's scared of her. No one wants to like fuck with her. Yeah, but she's kind of just making comments from the sideline, and everyone respects her. But I feel like that's a very hard position to actually.
Yes and no. Dorit doesn't. Because Dorit, I don't know if you saw this episode, but Garcelle mentions how she's not comfortable talking about her family or bringing them up around everyone because, and I'm pretty sure we recapped that season where Kyle and Mauricio and Dorit and PK were all talking about Garcelle's son. And they were like laughing how Erica dismissed him.
I do remember.
And they were all laughing about it. Well, earlier in the season, maybe like 2 episodes ago, Garcelle says, like, I don't like bringing up my kids and my family around you guys. And Dorit's like, well, honey, that was a year ago. You don't really think it's time to get over it. And it's
All
like,
right.
fuck you. If anyone said anything about Jaggy or Phoenix, your little bratty kids who are homeschooled with their 2 teachers per 2 kids, she
Oh,
would
God.
lose her mind.
Yeah. Well, anyway,
Ugh.
I agree. I love Garcelle and Sutton. They're my
Same.
Name them.
If, speaking of Salt Lake City, if Heather
Yeah, that's my next
Gay
thing.
played it correctly, she could have been a Garcelle, but she started drinking her own Kool-Aid, and now she's annoying.
100%. 100%. Let me see. Wait, so here's a picture of Denise at the party. Derp. Jesus. Poor woman.
Derp the derp. Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about Salt Lake City.
Speaking of the breakup, sorry, really quickly, speaking of the breakup,
Uh-huh.
Bunny was bringing this up. Loved how Garcelle just slid in there. She's like, yeah, only thing I noticed was that Dorit still has her ring. That wasn't stolen in the break-in.
Hilarious.
I was saying that from the get-go. Like,
Yeah.
nope, don't believe it. It's all an insurance scam thing. Nope.
Yeah, I love the Dorit accent mostly with Ben and Ronnie, and I also love their Lisa Vanderpump. I love that whenever they just kind of default to Lisa Vanderpump when they're making like a big statement. I really like that. Do you want to talk about Salt Lake City, because I bought the whole season of that and I've been I had caught up to the Trixie Motel episode, and then since that was like months, so now I'm totally caught up. I love Meredith. She's like, I'm kind of sick. Is anyone else cold? I'm like, you took too many pills and then you weren't able to sleep. That's what's wrong. Like that's exactly what's wrong. Have you ever? I remember one time I was getting on a plane. I took a sleeping pill and I was supposed to get on a plane, and then I think there was a mix up in my ticket, so then I had to go and like trade in my ticket and take like a different flight. And by that time, the sleeping pill had kicked in, but I couldn't go back. I couldn't go to sleep, so the whole rest of the day was just fucked.
Okay. And you were cold.
You just feel like, your body just starts to kind of shut down because it wants to sleep. It like wants to sleep. So that's what happened. She took too many Xanax, and then she was like tired, but her brain was awake. And then she's drinking in the car. She's drinking like champagne. Like, why do you think you're sick?
I'm done with Meredith. I'm done with her. She can go. Yeah, she's not entertaining. Don't care about her and Seth or their stupid podcast. Oh, I can't.
I fast forwarded through all of that. It is mortifying to watch that. And
it really is. Even how they're using their microphones. Like, did you even read the box? So Yetis, right? Just for the record, this part should be paid. If you are just one person talking on the Yeti, you are talking directly. The speaker is right here. So you are talking into it this way. They have them, and like Kale on Teen Mom, they all do this. They'll face it this way because they think the logo should be out, and then they tip it because they think the top of the microphone is here. And it's all wrong. Yeah. It's just stupid shit like that. Like, you don't know what you're doing, and no one's gonna listen to this. Just like, and I know you're not watching it, Miami, they have Larsa Pippen, and she's doing a podcast with Michael Jordan's son Marcus, because now they're dating and it's this whole thing. Name one interesting or funny thing, either of you. Go. Like, it's gonna be the most boring podcast you could ever listen to.
Who's tuning in to hear what Seth and Meredith Marks have to say about marriage? Now, I looked up their podcast. It's called Hanging by a Thread.
Oh God.
And they have.
I gotta see these reviews.
No, listen. This is a housewife. This is a famous person. So usually when like a famous person drops a podcast, maybe not nowadays because everyone's doing it, but you drop a podcast, within the first couple days, there's like over 1,000 reviews. Well, as of right now, 105 reviews, 105 ratings total. They have a 3.5 out of 5 rating. Okay. Which is pretty difficult to get under 4, I feel. Like, you need to be really Like, or someone has to be really picky.
Even Brooksy isn't able to like jack that up with
He's trying.
just spamming the
Most of their
reviews here.
shit is about how bad their audio is. And then I mean most of a lot of this is trolls, but a lot of it is just like your sound sucks. Like, why can't you figure this out?
Well,
Like,
there you go. Problem solved. Read the fucking box on your Yeti.
Yeah, or
God.
watch a YouTube video or get Brooksy to do it for you. It's unwatchable to watch them doing that shit. But okay, so I am loving Monica. Like, I think she is a great cast member.
Same.
It's terrible, but I mean, I love her. I agree with them that she's the best new cast member. Not that I have anything on, but I like her a lot.
So do you know what's coming up with her? Do you know the scuttlebutt?
Yeah.
Okay.
So do you know when I like something, by the end of that day, I know everything.
Deep dive it, everything.
Yeah. I'm on the 10th page of Google.
I mean, just like Whitney, I think she can go. Meredith can go. I don't really find Heather to be interesting or anything, but I don't think she can go just yet. I think she's got another season or two in her.
Keeps it grounded, I guess, for now.
Yeah, but and Mary, I don't know why they brought her back. You and I both agree that
was my next note.
She's uncomfortable to watch.
No, she's terrible. She's a terrible person.
There's people you can hate, but they're good for the show. She's not good for the show. She doesn't do anything. She doesn't participate. She doesn't do anything.
She's mean. She's just a rotten person. Awful. I don't know why anyone wants to be friends with her. When Heather's like, do you really think I look inbred? And Mary's like, yes. And then there was no follow-up. There wasn't like oh, just kidding. Like, no, she's you're the prettiest caveman of all of them. But she just like, yeah, no, I do. Anyway.
Yeah.
But then Monica comes over to Mary's house and Mary's like, you need to just accept people and love people for who they are. I'm like, why are you good at giving this advice, but you can't like do it?
Because she's a sociopath.
Yes, a sociopath. And a narcissist. She's not even a narcissist. Well, but she's fully like, she wants to cause chaos and havoc everywhere she goes.
Yeah. Kimberly, date with Dateline. That's how you use your mic too. I mean, hey, listen. We all have to learn, but you're not on Bravo just blatantly being like, weren't they not even recording for an episode?
I would love someone to tell me, because like I'll watch podcasts and like I don't even want to touch my mic because it'll unplug, but like people just have their mics like right here, and I couldn't even turn my volume or gain down low enough for me to be able to do that. People complain enough about how loud I am.
Yeah, I know.
Like my mic is out of sight.
Yeah.
I don't know how do you even get it like that? I mean, whatever. Anyway, I think is that it?
Yeah, I'm excited to see how this shakes out. And the reunion for Salt Lake City is going to be amazing. That's going to be really good.
Whitney is such a mean drunk. I'm starting to not like her. She's really nasty when she's drunk. Like, she's mean.
I'm just over her and Justin. Like, let's get out of here. He's like, he's got this like little zooly zoo where he's just like.
The second that it was like there was a preview, like just like coming up after the commercial break, and it just showed the fact that Whitney and Justin there was going to be a whole scene with them on their podcast. I just fast forward. I couldn't even watch a second. I couldn't even watch them greet them at the door.
And Seth goes to the door with his headphones on. Like, oh God. This is why we don't like telling people that we have a podcast. Like people we meet in real life.
Yes.
Like, you do not bring that up, babe.
You constantly have to defend it and apologize for it. It's a real job. Do you want to see my taxes?
Yeah, but like,
I'll give you my bank account.
Unless it happens to be brought up or like you have to bring it up, like do not tell anyone.
Yeah. Yep. I think that's all I have for what are we watching?
Okay. Are we ready for Browntown?
Yeah. Now I have a new graphic for this, so I hope you enjoy it. I finally figured out exactly how to use Canva. So the world is my oyster.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Let's head on into Browntown for this week. Here we go.
was like an earthy. It was like a baritone. Oh my God.
I was just moving the fart and the poop over. I was just trying to find the perfect comedic timing for that.
Perfect poop. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
The amount of
That was
fart noises I
amazing.
listened to, and I was like, that's the one.
Oh, amazing.
One more
Those
time.
of you who are
One more-
listening,
one
you
more-
gotta
one more
go
time.
see
Yeah,
it.
go ahead.
You gotta go see it, guys.
We're at timestamp 1 minute 10 seconds for anyone who.
Oh, it's amazing. Everyone loves it. Everyone loves it.
She's very
Turd with the flies. Oh my
Just
God. Oh, this is
right.
amazing. This is amazing.
Okay. Now, first of all, this is a story that I started telling at the beginning, but then weird, I got sidetracked and then I forgot what I was talking about. But so remember how I found those lost episodes? I found them on Apple Plus, the Polygamiximus and
nice.
so I bought them. So like I own them now. So even if they take them off, I got them. And also they're in 2 parts, 2 farts.
So, a 2 fart special.
2 fart special. 2 fart. But so that'll be good. So then when we do those episodes, we can split it.
2-farter.
Yeah. Keep the content coming. But in one of the episodes, Garrison comes back for Thanksgiving or something. He's back to visit, okay? And everyone this is where Cody's like grilling burgers out in Janelle's like driveway for some reason with the barbecue. Probably okay. I already just put it together. I feel like Janelle doesn't have a barbecue, so they just rolled robins across. And she's like, "Well, don't put it in the backyard, though, Cody. I want it close to my house still."
And Janelle's yard is probably all dried out, so I mean, it's just gonna take off in flames. Whole neighborhood will be up in flames.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, in the desert. So
Yep.
Garrison comes home, and I'm like immediately like my spidey senses are going. I'm like, okay, let's see who the first person to greet him is. And I was like, obviously expecting Aurora to just jump into his arms like a monkey.
Right.
However, he comes in and you like I watched it. So you can watch her the whole time. She's trying to get in there, like trying, and he's aware of it. He is 100% aware. But every time she kind of comes near him, he'll turn to someone else.
Yes.
There's this amazing moment where finally it's her turn. Like he's like hit all these 3 people, right? He's hit them. Hit Gwendolyn twice, hit Christine twice. Okay, here we go. He goes to Aurora. He turns to Aurora, and she's so excited. But Solomon happens to be standing on the ground in a rare turn of events. He's standing on the ground right underneath her, and Garrison turns. Aurora goes to hug him, and Garrison bends down and picks up.
Yes.
Aurora's face is like, ugh. And then she looks off camera like, it's an amazing.
That would have been helpful if she were to look off camera when she was picking her nose and eating her boogies.
Yeah, she'd be aware that it was there. Hey,
wow.
Other people around.
We knew it. We knew it. We knew they were always trying to avoid her. I would too. We've all done that. With like a family member, some weird cousin or uncle or something where you're like, oh God, carrying stuff. I can't. Oh, hey, good to see you.
Oh, but he is aware. Or I like to think he's aware. But I mean, that moment where it's her turn and he just fakes her out. Just like, oh, and I'm picking up salt.
She does have, comment here. She have a crush on Garrison. She does. Hunter, she's always just beelining straight towards him. Yep. She loves getting all close with them in a weird way. Because she hung around. There was another time when Janelle left the house for something, and it was Gabe and maybe Madison or Gwendolyn, and they were hanging around the house, and it was like as if Aurora should have left too, but she stuck around. Yeah, and you could tell Gabe was like, you can go now. Like, oh God, is she gonna stay here? Oof.
Oh yeah, she just always ran. Like, I feel bad for her, but like, go away. I was an annoying kid too, and I can look back and say, yeah, that was annoying. I can see why people were kind of mean to me. I didn't have any sisters or brothers.
It's not about you.
Uh,
When she's laying all over the dog, Drake, like, oh, I'm gonna miss this dog. You never even pet the dog before. Get
your
out
mom
of here.
kicked it. Your mom's probably the reason it's dying. Probably has internal bleeding.
For sure.
So go away.
Ugh.
All right. Danielle on Facebook. See, these things happen on like a Tuesday. And then it comes to Sunday, and so much has happened that now I've lost it. But in our Facebook, sorry, I'm like obsessed with kombucha now. I love kombucha because it tastes like beer. It like gives me a cheap I don't even like beer, but I'm like, oh, this kind of gives me a cheap thrill.
Best way to drink it, I mean, I recommend that wine glass, couple ice cubes. And like it replaces that, like, you know, like that little clutch you need to have.
They have a tap at my local co-op that like it and they change it every day, the different flavors. So they give you like, you just take a free glass bottle, fill up your kombucha. Yeah. And it changes the flavors every day.
I really like that a lot.
5 calories.
Jealous. You know who else really likes kombucha?
Who?
You know who really likes it? Barry Plath. He's big into the booch.
He's like, oh, I feel bad. All that yeasty fermentation in there. Okay, so
unlike Kim Plath, who is really into her ballet bar.
Oh, this bar is so nice. Like it doesn't move, it doesn't slide. It's solid.
Ew, with her like sandally ass foot aimed right at the screen. So gross. Anyway, this Danielle on on our Facebook group. She posted this. I don't know how you can find it, but maybe type in Reddit Brown timeline on our group. But somebody on Reddit posted a timeline of like everything that's happened in the Browns. And a lot of it reveals a lot. But the thing that I found was revealed the most was the timeline of, oh, shoot, I was going to post this and I forgot to pull it. Someone also sent me pictures of Mary's first wedding. So what I'm getting at is the timeline and these pictures that this person sent me of Mary's wedding shows that Janelle clearly knew Cody while she was married and like left her husband for him. It's so clear that is what had happened.
Yeah.
She can say that things weren't good in the marriage, but I promise you that she met Cody and Cody was all like, Cody put the pressure
into her.
Mm-hmm.
Cody doesn't want to admit that he was into Janelle.
No.
In like a physical, sexual way, but he obviously was. Which is why he's so, bent out of shape about her thinking he was just, a resource.
Well, I mean, she dumped her husband for him and then married her ex-husband's sister. It's our sister's husband. So funny.
I mean, but imagine Mary's brother. Oof. Mary in male form being married to that.
I kind of want to print out this whole timeline and just like keep it on my wall right here so I can like always reference it for dates.
Or just like next to your bed. Like you just take it in like every night.
This is where I do my brown. This is brown. This is the brown.
Browntown.
Browntown. This is Browntown over here.
It's the brown room.
Maybe I'll get like really stoned one night and just like make a huge poster and I'll just write it all out.
Yes.
And I'll make one mistake right at the end and then I'll tear the whole thing up and start over. Okay, so really, Cody was spotted in public. There's no reference for this. But he was spotted recently. Dayton's also in this picture. Robin is in the picture, but she's kind of blocked. But the funny thing about this, it doesn't matter where he is or anything, but the person took 2 pictures, clearly like bump, bump, like click, click.
Okay.
And the first picture, it's just his back. And the second picture, he's kind of turning so you can see the side of his face. But I don't even need that one. I don't even need a side of Cody's face. We can tell who this douchebag is. I can tell that bow-legged motherfucker from any angle. Now check this. He's in the yellow leather jacket.
You could show this to me with no context whatsoever. Yeah. And I'd be like,
it's Cody and Dayton.
Oh my God, there's Cody Brown. Yeah. With Dayton. Right.
And Cody's not even walking, yet he's bow-legged. When he's standing, when he's resting, His legs still, they're bowed.
Yeah. And those are some dirty jeans. He's been wearing those for a while. Like those knee creases. And look at his big ass phone. He's got like one of those extra phone battery things. That's a heavy ass phone in his pocket.
It'd be so easy to pickpocket him.
Oh God, I would love that. God, I would love for someone to steal something from Cody. Yes. Now, is that a yellow leather jacket or is that like a camel, but the reflection?
I don't know. I feel like it's probably like more of a dark beige. Yeah, like a camel.
Okay. Now,
But
is that
like to think that it's
Aurora
yellow.
in front of him?
No, that's Robin.
Well, I see Robin a little bit to the side, perhaps the purple coat.
Well, it probably is Aurora then.
Because that's definitely Dayton. And then who's to the right?
I think that's probably just a friend or something.
It kind of looks like. Now, I know Gabe cut his hair, but it kind of looks like Gabe with long hair.
It does. I don't know
Not
if Gabe
that
is
he would be
tall.
there.
Well, everyone
Yeah,
in this picture is taller than Cody, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
Really everyone. Like the girl in front of him is taller than him. And I'm going to delete that. Okay, now here's where we get to some good shit.
Okay.
Here we got some videos here. Got a few videos. Okay, first of all, everyone knows that Janelle was filling herself on it.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Oh, Janelle. Oh, Janelle. She's
I laughed so hard when I saw that and I sent that to you and you're like, oh, don't worry, I got it saved.
Oh, so many people
please play it one more time.
Like, already done.
Okay, wait, one more time. It's so good.
The knowing smile before she says something. She's like, oh, happy holidays, everyone.
Oh.
Happy holidays, everybody.
And then the look down at the end.
I can't. It's the look. It's the, you know what's coming.
You know what's coming. And
it's the Comic Sans or like the kid print font on that cup.
Yeah.
And by the way, those of you who are listening, the cup says, rescue your own damn self.
Yeah. And she nods right before she sips it. She's like, mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
You could just break this thing down second by second. It's gold.
Janelle. Gold. Quintessential Janelle right there.
Okay, now our friend Jessica, who's on our Patreon, she sent us this on Patreon, and she said that we were allowed to show it, but she got her friend a cameo from Janelle, and it's everything you could ever want it to be.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Here we go. Wait, here it is.
Hey, Melissa. Holiday wishes from Jessica. I guess that you guys have been watching Sister Wives for a very long time, and James thinks you're crazy because you talk about it all the time. But she just wanted to do something really special for you. She said you guys have been fans from the beginning, and that you just are a hardworking single mom. You work as an archivist, which I've always thought, you have to know, I'm a library gal, I'm a book gal. Put me in one of those bookstores like that you see in the pictures with that would be heaven. So I know you could be working with a lot of different things, but man, that sounds like a lot of fun. Congratulations on having one of those really cool jobs. Anyway, I digress. Very happy holidays, Merry Christmas, all the things from Jessica. Melissa, she's thinking about you. Hey, Melissa.
She really screamed at the end there. There's a moment right at the end where she's like, happy. You can see all the energy just like, that was about as much as
you could hear her anxiety that she gets nervous doing this. Like it almost like she almost got choked up when she said like single mom or whatever. What did her shirt say?
Oh, I don't know. I was trying to figure that out earlier.
Holiday or festive or something. Oh my God, I love her.
She's trying to talk about like a big library wall where you would need like a step ladder, and she was trying to kind of get those words out, but she couldn't. So then she just aborted mission. She's like, one of those library. Well, anyway, congrats on having a great job.
God, you know what I would love for Janelle? This just brought me like such a warm, fuzzy feeling thinking about this. I would love for Janelle, and this is right up her Mormon alley. If she were to be on an episode of like Who Do You Think You Are? Or like Finding Your
Oh,
Roots,
yeah.
she
Oh, she
loved
would love that.
that. Get to put on the gloves and like go through old documents, like the
She
big
would have a
books.
blast. Yeah. She would end up like
Ugh.
interning at one of the people's. Brooke Daly says she
Yes.
goes in with no plan. That's like totally true.
Yep.
Marsha B. They are they all on Cameo? I mean, I can show you one person who definitely is on Cameo. Let's take a
Girls.
look here.
Who's that girl?
Holly, it's Cody Brown from Sister Wives, and Caleb wanted me to send you this message. Congratulations on your 1-year anniversary. Glad you work in TV. That's an
God, that video just never stops moving.
That was a jump scare.
That video was like this. He's like, "Hey, Cody, it's Cody Brown. Yeah, congratulations, Caleb. Caleb wanted me to do this." And then he has one curl like right at the top of his head.
He is undiagnosed ADHD, and not to say that's a bad thing, but like he probably could have been set straight so much earlier in his life, and just totally missed the mental breakdowns if he were properly diagnosed and treated a long time ago. Holy shit.
Love that. Cody spotted it in public. Okay, let's see what else I got here. Not a lot of pictures not a lot of posts, honestly. Like there's a couple, like I'll show you. Janelle posted this. Logan and his wife and their friends got these like funny, these silly little pictures taken.
Oh, I've seen
Them in
this.
all denim. Yeah, I don't really care. But
I would totally do
that Logan is living a normal life. Yeah. Well, no, I think he's living like a normal life and he's separated himself from the family. Like, what did you
Oh, I thought you said plural life. And I'm like,
oh, no.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
None of these kids are going to, except maybe Aurora. What is this? Oh, that's you added that. Okay, I'm going to delete that. Okay, here. Okay, so Fridays with Friends this week.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Is
Bob back? Is Bob back?
No, Bob's not back. No, there's a whole bunch of women, and they're all wearing matching shirts.
What?
But they're being silly. Cast your eyes.
Is it an ugly Christmas sweater?
No, it's way worse. It looks like a book club or something. But there's one woman in the background who's not feeling the energy of the room, and she's just like, "How did I end up here?" So just check this out.
Hello. How's it going? Hey guys, it's Joelle.
It's me. Hi. I'm the problem.
Welcome to another edition of Fridays with Friends. Okay, that's gonna drive me nuts. I thought it was
I'll get
it. No, it's not a thing.
I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
You're gonna unbattery it?
No, I'm just gonna change the setting.
All you have to do is just push the button.
I know.
Welcome.
That went on for an hour.
Okay, Joelle needs to just like sit down. She's not Jen. Okay. Yeah.
No.
It's me.
She's like, I'm the problem. It's me. I felt like sick to myself.
I have actual just goosebump.
No, just
ew.
like, and you see that woman on the floor that was like not. She's like,
oh god. She's like, oh god, here we go. Things really changed when we brought the phone and we went live. Okay, I guess we're doing this.
They're all
Joelle is trying hard to work her way into like this little threesome.
Hang on, I'm gonna click on that again because I want to see how many people were live.
Yeah,
Hello. How's it going? Hey guys, it's Joelle.
I hate Joelle. I'm just gonna say it. I hate Joelle.
I hate her too. One thing I've never done in my life, in front of a camera. Here I am.
This is me. Oh, Hugh Jackman.
You would have seen me flying horizontal across the video to get out of frame. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
What was that? Oh, that was just Jody.
I don't want to be
throwing her body weight across the floor. Yes.
Jesus.
Wow.
I mean,
wow.
But anyway, Mary's having fun. If Lizzie's Heritage in, that's a party. God.
I feel like we would just be sitting there and being like, wait, why are we laughing? What? What happened?
You're
We're
talking
still
about
laughing at
Joelle. You think Joelle is funny, like funny, haha, not like in a we hate you. Right?
God.
Okay.
Ugh.
There's nothing really for Instagram this week, so I'm gonna blow my nose really quickly. But then I want to do Cody and Robin Instagram readings. So just give me.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna pull that up here.
Tell me who you're gonna pick, and I'm gonna blow my nose really quick.
Okay. I am going to pick. Let's see. I'm gonna see who comes up here. Okay. Robin Brown's Nest. And
Cody.
did you notice Robin's profile picture? Vagina Daddy and Robin.
I did know that. And actually, I don't know. This is, hot off the press, Jody. Hold on. Just brace yourself. This will be worth it, I promise. There's something hot off the presses here for Instagram.
Uh-oh.
I just need to put it in. This is like couldn't be any newer. And great. Whoops. Hang on. Whoops. This is gonna be
I see your comment here.
Oh, really? What does it say?
Okay, so on Robin Brown's. Now remember, this was posted March 11th, 2019.
Yeah, right. Of course.
Someone posted, I wonder what she does when she reads all these. Does she cry some more? At We Love to Hate Pod says, oh, honey, Robin can't read. Bazinga!
Roasted! It's not letting me add this, so never mind. Janelle posted a new picture. Oh. And it says, it's like, stress? What stress? Workout equals sanity. # sweaty selfie. And it's like this.
Oh, no, Janelle.
In her car.
It's her happy place.
Yeah, it's her happy place. Okay. You're on Robin.
I'm on Robin's, yes.
Okay.
At Robin Brown's Nest has Kylie Jenner's old face. Haha. Boom, roasted.
Okay, we can do better than that. Some stuff happened last night, people. Go ahead. Keep going. Sorry,
okay. 43 minutes ago. I just watched the episode of you taking the personality test. No one took it for you. You blatantly lied. You and Cody deserve each other. Either one of you are capable of taking accountability for your own actions. You both are constantly blaming everyone else. There you go. Boom, roasted. What you got?
I got Christine left a good man. Was she married before you?
Oh, hey-o.
Was that Joelle?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Cut the garbage hair. All right. # Robin leave Cody. Stop blaming Christine for ruining your family. You said yourself that you never loved her, so why did you want to keep her? You are not a true gentleman. If so, you wouldn't fuck over those ladies on being selfish. Karma will bite you in the ass. Cody equals 100% a-hole. I'm just running through these.
Wow. Fake ass crying all the time. You deserve the misery that is your life. Just watch last episode. OMG. Am I the only one that caught on that Robin was responsible for Mary's catfishing situation? WTF. I had no idea it was Robin's friend. What? We're going to talk about that?
By the way, here's that picture. Wow. Was that not worth it?
She's a lot like Maddie there. Holy cow.
She's gorgeous. She's aging in reverse. Why do you constantly lie? Your life is literally on tape. I hope you get canceled. Can't watch your garbage anymore. I don't know why.
I hope you get cancer. And I was like, whoa, okay, that was a little much.
He's dying of cancer. Do they know that?
Oh, do they know? You were like an annoying fly who would not go away when Mary and Cody were trying to have a private conversation at the picnic table. Attention-seeking, drama-loving, family-ruining witch. Good old... in caps, sobbing Robin, lying about the personality test. I didn't take it. Bish, yes, you did. We all saw it. Always the victim, never the problem.
Oh, so you're getting some spoilers here. What I don't get is why people want this show to get canceled. You want it to get canceled now that it's finally getting good again? Like, I don't understand it.
Yeah, no, let's not do that.
This duo is the most stupid reality TV personally ever. always love it when they like don't stick the landing because the people can't spell. They get too excited and then they don't.
Oh,
do
there's a
spell
lot
check.
of these. You need to
Yeah.
stay off TV. My gosh. Even though I'm sure is scripted, you have to know that people do not believe anything you or Cody say. Just saying. Also, Cody spelled Cody.
Yeah, come on. Let's get more imaginative,
Yep.
guys. Come on.
Yep.
And we always will take a hi Amanda and Jody in those comments too. Because I feel like it just must blow their mind.
Okay.
That's all I have. Are you ready for this? I don't know. Is there anything else that Jody needs to know? Is there anything else anyone wants to get out in the comments? Anyone else want to smash that like?
Is this like before you leave for a road trip? You're like, anyone else need to go to the bathroom? Now's the time. Don't ask later. Now's the time.
Right.
Everyone go.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone go.
You know, when I was a kid, I never had to like pee ever. I never did. And now as an adult, I'm one of those women now where like when we enter a restaurant, I'm like, where's the bathroom? Just so I know. I need to know where it is. Like in miles.
Well, and you left home like 10 minutes ago. It's time to go.
Yeah, I mean, oh, miles away. Okay, let's start. We are go ahead and read the thing. And this starts at I think a minute 22 seconds. So you'll skip the recap.
Got it. One-on-One Part 3. In Part 3 of this one-on-one interview special, Cody talks about sabotaging his relationship with Robin. Suki discovers how a personality test might have contributed to the family drama, and Christine reveals her engagement to David Woolley.
Okay, now I just want you to note in your head, just put it in your bank in your head that David Woolley is in the thumbnail of this episode. One-on-One Part 3. It's a picture of David and Christine in the thumbnail. I just want you to just take note of that. Okay, so we are at 1 minute 22 seconds. I'm going to play this. You will hear audio, and then you guys can watch along, and I will give timestamps throughout.
Got it.
That's it. Let's do it.
And away we go. Smash like people.
This is Sister Wives One-on-One.
Backwards.
Stand by, here we go. What needs to be talked about?
You and me.
Well, Mary, we have those discussions. And so I think those discussions have been made clear.
Yeah, they're very clear. He said, don't you understand, Mary? This is never going to happen. I have no interest in having a relationship with you.
This agreement that I gave you, our sacred covenant.
Ew, I hate when he says that.
I know. He does sound, you said last time he sounds like Bill Paxton there, and I wanted to give you, like, because I did hear you say it, and then I didn't acknowledge it. He does. Do you think that people in the AUB, or just in any of these, like, patriarchy religions, do you think they teach the men to talk to women very, very slowly? Like,
well, yes, because we're stupid.
We are. But it also is a way to get, to, like, make yourself more like the alpha. By being like,
yes.
I'm gonna talk. It's so condescending. Ugh.
But
Robin needs it. It works for Robin.
Time to think about what they're going to say. As we all know, Cody starts something and he has no idea where he's going. So it gives him some time to think about it as his mouth is moving.
Yeah. By the way, this is a flashback. Again, we're watching this damn pond scene again. Okay, and by the way, someone, I think in the comments, or maybe they wrote me a message saying, and I don't think they were saying, like, you guys suck for even mentioning it, but they were like, well, to be fair, there was only one person hired for this. Like, there's only one camera in this scene. So when Robin's walking around the pond, I think that was, she must have had to go back to reenact that. Which makes, so the sobbing that you can hear in the mic, I guess that was real, but then her walking around holding the water bottle was maybe B-roll. But whatever. Well, she's a bad actress. I'm at 153.
Was, if I'm ever not in love with you, I won't just sit there and be in a pathetic place with you. You made me promise you that.
That doesn't mean the marriage is over.
Yeah, it
How is
does.
it fair to be in a marriage when there's nothing there?
Yes, answer that, Robin.
I can't do it one-sided, Robin.
Wait, Robin was there? Your reaction to that?
Why was Robin there? What's up with that conversation where Cody promised Robin something he would leave, yet he's been considering Mary pathetic for years and letting her hang on? And he said that she found out about that publicly. He didn't say it to her face. They didn't consider them married anymore. That it was in a clip that was showed.
So I love here is that Christine is clearly cornering, like not on purpose, but she's cornered Suki. She's put her in a corner where Suki has to kind of kiki a little. Christine's like, was Robin really there? Did Cody just say what I think he said? And Suki's like, well, whatever you saw in the clip, whatever the note said.
I mean, let's be real. Christine knew this happened. She knew it. Oh, yeah. But she's just trying to like,
see that?
Wait.
I didn't know that.
In front of Mary, he said that? And then Robin was there? Can you play that again? What?
This is unheard of. Yeah, she totally did. And Suki's
so
like,
good.
I'm just showing you a clip. I'm not allowed to have an opinion on it. 2:44.
I don't really consider myself married to Mary. I just, if she wanted to move on and marry another, she wouldn't get an argument with me.
This is gotta be the most humiliating, terrible thing to live through.
Oh, that's a diss to Mary too.
You needed to hear it from him. You did not want to infer it from all the other instances that have happened.
I was not going to guess. I was not going to assume. I deserve to have a conversation and to be told. And if he wasn't the kind of man to do that, I don't even know. Like, I don't know. He should have been. She
didn't really stick the landing with that insult, but I see where she's like, if he wasn't the man to do that, well, then I don't even know. I'm like,
just say.
See, what I think is not being said here.
A man wouldn't do that is what she just should have said. A real man wouldn't have done that.
Well, I think then she got kind of like, she made herself nervous. She got scared of her own shadow for a second. I think the thing that's not being said here is that Cody has told her to her face several times, as she has said, he told me. But I think what she wants to say is, I deserve to have this said to me on camera. That's what this is about. Yeah. I wanted America to see that this was him, and he refused to do it. That's what she's not saying. Is she not allowed to say that or something? Is that too much?
I'm sure they don't want them saying things like on camera. But that is what it's about. Like, say it to me, because when we're off camera, you're telling me something different. So pick one of those things you're going to say on camera.
Yeah,
either we're going to work on it or not. Yep.
And she knows that if they don't do it on camera and she leaves, him and Robin are going to come on camera and be like, "Oh, Mary, she did that." So that's what Mary's saying here.
Yeah,
it has nothing to do with the fact that he's been telling her for years. She wanted this on camera. So I wonder why he finally agreed to do that. He just hates her so much.
He's cornered, and it's like
they had no content for their season.
Well, and he did say it. Like, now he has said several times, I'm not married to Mary. I'm not coming. So he has to say it now, because now if he doesn't, then he's been a liar before. Like, he's
a lying liar who lies.
Yep. Yeah.
All right, I'm at 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
And the kind of man to do that, to have the conversation with me and be open and honest with me, instead of telling everybody else but me. That wasn't cool.
On the flip side, don't you think he's been telling you all along?
Yes.
It was a really low, uncool way to do it, if that's what he was doing.
I'm just saying, through his actions, there's been a lot of inaction.
Yes, I agree with you, and yes, I do feel like that. But because of the commitment that I hold dear, he didn't hold dear. He holds it dear with Robin.
Okay. Yeah. How is their covenant different than the covenant you made with him?
Because he fell out of love with me, or whatever. I only base that off of that scene where he said to her,
if I
ever fall out of love with you, don't string me along, or whatever his words were.
Did he ever say that to you?
No.
Okay, so this is this next thing
It's
that
such an
Cody's gonna
obvious
say-
conversation that happened between him and Robin off camera.
Oh no,
that
he's
Robin
about to tell you
knew.
the story. He's about to tell you the story, and it is crazy the way that he hang on, I'm trying to save this thing. It is crazy the way he tells the story, because he's telling the story like, God, listen to this shit, and it is a fucked up story. So I'm gonna play it, and then we're gonna kind of break it down. And,
love it.
I'm trying to send myself something here, and I just can't. It's not letting me. Okay, here we go.
This is the reason I hammered Robin with our agreement. Robin and I made an agreement that if we weren't in love, that we wouldn't drag each other out, that we would free each other.
Did you make that same covenant to Mary?
No, the agreement, I think, was just, I remember after Robin and I had that agreement, then I went to the other wives and said, I have this agreement. And they even got frustrated by it. Like, anybody who wants to leave, you're free to go. And that even made Mary mad.
So first of all, he thinks that that's a really funny story. Silly. Let's break that down. So if what he's saying is that him and Robin made this covenant, he immediately scurried off to the other three wives and was like, guess what? Me and Robin, first of all, I picked her wedding dress, and then I promised her that I'd leave her if she was miserable. And then they got kind of ruffled, those three old hags. And then his response to them was, hey, if you want to go, you can leave. Yeah. And then it was so funny because even Mary got mad about that. That's exactly the story you just told.
He never went to the other wives to have this. What happened was he told Robin, I love you the most. I don't even love the other wives. And she said, well, if you ever fall out of love with me, don't string me along like you are with the other three, especially Mary. And he said, no, I would never do that. That's a natural conversation that a couple would have.
No, I think that he told the other wives, guess what? Me and Robin made. You don't think he would do that?
No.
Because I think he thinks that that's a really cool thing, and that the other wives should be happy for him. I 100% believe that. I don't know why you're
then
giving
that's
so much
stupid.
credit.
I think that's stupid. Well, I don't see him wanting to tell the wives that conversation. I think he was falling in love with Robin, and he's so head over heels. Remember, ooh, do you have hot chocolate and marshmallows? They're so in love. He's never felt this way before. He's crying to Christine about it. And she says, well, you don't love them anymore. Like, if you ever get that place with me, don't string me along. Like, you've been married to them for 10, 15, 20 years. Don't string me along. And he's like, oh, I would never do that to you. I love you. I would never do that.
I
she's like,
agree
okay.
with you on how this happened.
Oh, why would he go tell the other wives? I don't get why he would tell them.
I think he's rewording
he thought it was cute.
To the other wives. I think he's going to the other wives saying, me and Robin made this promise. I just think that he doesn't put these things together in his head.
It came out. Well, at some point it had to have come out, whether it was years, months, whatever, decades, that he said, oh, we had this agreement.
Understandably offended, and his response was, if you don't like it, you can leave. Which is exactly what his response would be.
Yeah. Leaving out the part where he wouldn't leave them. It's like, well, if you fell out of love, you can think. Okay. Oh my God.
Yeah,
he is so stupid. He is so stupid too. Oh, and Robin just gave it away there too, that they had conversations about how he wasn't in love with the other wives. You gave it away, babe.
I promise you, after this tell-all, Robin cried herself to sleep because she does such a bad job here. I can't get the fucking Grey's Anatomy theme out of my head, and I'm about to lose my mind. All right, we're at 5:08.
What did you think about Robin being here in this whole situation? And then this is like Mary's moment.
I don't get that at all. I do not get why she always feels the need. I think that should be a red flag to her, that she feels the need to have somebody there when she's communicating with her husband.
Did you ever circle back to her and say, hey, listen, I've been thinking about this, and I sat with this, but I don't know if I can really make it work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, wait.
He's thinking, hold on.
Because I don't want her reacting in a crazy way. I'm not ripping off a Band-Aid, but I know where we're at. And I've made that clear to her.
Can you translate what the fuck he just said?
He just he doesn't want people to think that he wasn't clear with Mary. But Mary's whole thing is like, yeah, you were clear, but I want you clear on camera. Like,
yes, on camera.
Now that you're saying the same thing to me and you're not coming and you made it clear saying you feel divorced from me, even though you told me in private that we were going to cheers to new beginnings. Now you're saying it. But he can't have someone call him out on anything. So now, whoa, wait, Suki. Let me think about what I'm going to say as the words are coming out of my mouth. Yeah.
He's got nothing. He's like,
nope.
And I don't know if you can already, but I can already sense Suki's already over it. Because at one point, Mary's like, well, when he said the thing, and Suki's like, yeah, the thing about if he wasn't in love with, like, because Suki, I think at this point knows how long it takes Mary to spit out a sentence. So Suki's, where he said that. I'll wrap it up and address that. Okay.
Or she's going to yell at Suki. Well, what I was thinking when I went the Coyote Pass. Like, okay, stop yelling. Got it.
I'm at 5 minutes 58 seconds.
Why hasn't she received that message, or has she received that message?
I think Robin and I are giving her different messages.
Oh, you
like
think?
we're not on the same page on this. And Robin's like, Mary, just hang in there, Mary. And then to me, she's like, you've got to reconcile this. And I'm looking at her like, listen, you are not going to get me to do this.
When I'm looking at the optics, Robin is crying.
Robin is Mary's advocate in our marriage. Robin has been advocating this relationship.
Because she doesn't want to work.
Well, from the time that Robin and I met. And so kudos to Robin. Kudos to Mary. I mean, she did good by it.
So you felt...
Yeah, kudos to Robin for forcing Mary to give away her entire, like, not golden years, but, like, what are these years called? Younger-ish years, youngish, middle.
Her her glory days, yeah.
Glory days, let's say that. All right, kudos to Robin, though. 6:38.
You were out in the dark. You didn't really understand where his mind was throughout this whole time.
I didn't know that he was completely done. And now, since then, and some of our conversations that we've had since then, and since we decided to, completely terminate the marriage, we've had conversations. He's like, no, I felt like this a long time ago. And I'm like, you should have told me. Like,
on
that
camera.
Was not fair for you to not tell me, because I'm still sitting here holding on to the idea that maybe you might get your head out of your butt. And, I've been patient because my values and my heart and my commitment are as such that I hold to those. Those are important to me. And that's why I was still holding on, not knowing that he had, guessing, but hoping that he hadn't really, but not knowing that he had actually fully let go of me emotionally. And looking back on it, he let go of me a long time ago emotionally.
I was going to say 10 years is a long time to be holding on.
Yeah. And he's sitting here telling Robin, that's the agreement that you and I made, that if I ever felt like that, then I wouldn't hold you in this place, like their agreement of, their sacred covenant, you know what I mean? And I'm like, then why did you not respect me enough as a human being? Great. I understand that you don't feel like that I'm your wife anymore, even though we made covenants and nothing has happened to break them at that point. Like, I understand that's how you feel about me, but have the respect for me as a human being to tell me to my face. And he didn't.
Oof. Yes. Okay, let's pause.
Thank you, Mary. Spoon feeding. Thank you for the super sticker. And you wrote, I love you guys. Found you via Corey and Carly, our buddies. But you hate me on Facebook and won't let me into your clubhouse. Are you my ex-boyfriend? Because unless you are, I'm going to let you in. I don't know. Did you not answer the questions? You can just
message us. Message us.
Yeah, just try again. I'll
we don't actually hate anyone except, Cody and Robin. So this basically just all boils down to obviously I haven't seen this episode. She was thinking he was saying this stuff on camera just for the show's sake. Like just to keep things moving for a storyline. She didn't realize it was real until he said, yeah, I don't consider us married at all. We're not married anymore.
So much to see that, God.
As she's sitting there on Christine's porch defending him and Robin, while Christine is just getting raked over the coals, a knife in the kidneys. Wasted.
Spoon feeding. Just go ahead and try again. I'll let you in like right now. Okay, here we go. Well, I'm at 8 minutes 30 seconds.
She's taken that covenant that you had. You even heard her. Like, this is what the promise that we made to each other so many years ago.
Yeah, that
30 plus years
doesn't include the dissolution of my soul.
God, he's so dramatic.
I know, but also, so basically he's saying, yeah, no, the covenant, it's sacred and it is forever, unless I am uncomfortable.
Yep. Yeah. Unless I find something that I like more, that I like better.
But the women have to just deal with it. Yes.
Yep.
The dissolution of my
soul.
soul.
They can leave. They can leave if I'm mean to them. What's the problem?
It's just, God, the hypocrisy is insane. The dissolution
it's disgusting.
of my soul at 8:47.
Or personality.
That
relationship does not work in a marriage for me. It's that simple.
So you're saying you can't function in dysfunction?
I don't care about the covenant. If you can't get through that, then it's broken. It's about this relationship cannot work. And those people who are in relationships that cannot work, that are stuck in them because of their faith, their religion, end up in a life of unhappy solitude while a person is right next to them. I'm not going to discuss it further because I love her. I want her to have the best life she can. And I'm not going to do what's been done to me by trash talking her. It seems so I feel better about how bad.
You're not. Her. Okay.
There's a lot of unpack there, but I did. That was one moment where I was like, all right, right at the end of the sentence there, he did acknowledge I treated her badly. But I'm not going to do what's been done to me by the rumor mill out there. Trash. I'm not going to trash talk her. Since when are you not going to trash talk her?
And he's not going to stay in something of unhappy solitude. But you wanted Christine to do that, even though, again, you never loved her. You wanted Janelle to do that, even though you never loved her. Yeah, you wanted Mary to do that until you changed your mind. This is what you're saying about like changing his voice tone. Yeah. He thinks by speaking in that tone, we're all like,
a man is talking.
Yeah. Do your Cody. I love it.
No. At one point, Suki does this. Suki does one of those like things like she does like a blink. God, it's hard to explain it. A blink where you like your eyes kind of readjust, like where he said something and she was like, and she kind of like looked off camera, like where your eyes have to kind of refocus on whatever you're looking. Like I can't.
She's like, wow.
9:45.
Coming up, so you see him imploding. He tries to.
Okay, I'm going ahead.
The piece of
decision to.
Okay, I'm at 10:21.
Okay.
Back at Mary. It's like, okay, can we wrap up Mary's storyline? I thought we were. Is there any more to say really right now? Come on. All right, 10:21.
Walk away. I feel like I spent a lot of years giving him grace. Let me just put a pause on putting any pressure on me and him.
Walter, I love you.
While he gets through it and comes back around to himself.
Why do you think he hasn't been happy?
I don't know. It's sad for me. It's really sad for me. I don't know. I hope he can find some peace. I hope he can find some joy. He doesn't seem like he has any joy.
Do you think he can ever go back to the old Cody?
That's such a good insult.
I don't know.
I know. And I don't think she even meant to be insulting, but that Robin and Cody hated that.
Mm-hmm.
All they have, that's the only leg they have to stand on, like in their own head. That like, well,
Yep.
at least everyone knows that
we're happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have a great relationship. And she's like, oof, I mean.
Mary says it a couple times. They're like, yeah, no, you can tell that he's fucking miserable. You can tell.
Mm-hmm. God, I love it. I think she does mean it, though. I think Mary is like, she's a sick bitch.
Pretty manipulative. She's pretty smart. I mean, you saw her Fridays with Friends. She surrounds herself with some smart lady.
I'm crazy. It's me.
Problem.
It's the problem. Oh, let's see those gals at a Swiftie concert. Oh. I tell you what.
I'm at 11:02.
I think it's fair to say that he is very different from the person that you met when you married him.
Yeah.
I want you to watch this clip and then we'll get a reaction.
Okay.
As to your thoughts.
Okay.
You know, Cody used to be so dynamic and so bold, and everyone always wanted to be.
Oh, sorry, I'm going to stop it right there. Just this is an extended clip, kind of, and I mean, Cody gets pretty dark here, so just get.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
I'm excited. Okay.
Around him, because he was just always down for having a great time, but he didn't let other people control him. He was his own person.
This is not the happy-go-lucky, everything is positive
Look at Robin
and
there.
well in the world Cody Brown that I used to know.
I'm in this bad place with Janelle and Christine's
Shifty.
gone. Don't even know what to do with Mary. And even with Robin kind of feeling
Beaker,
like I've
Beaker.
been pretty much grouched
Beaker.
for 2 years.
I mean, it's just obvious. It's just was always mad.
He's been very, very, very angry. I don't know how you do it. Because he's not who you married. He's not who I married. No.
Whoa, that was a beaker.
That was a tough
That was
one.
a big
Go
beaker.
downhill. I don't know who this guy is.
Janelle.
Maybe this is who he always was. But I don't.
I mean, it's that, and then it's Janelle in the corner watching it. And right here, Janelle's about to turn to Suki and go, "Oh, that was the day of the fight." Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, look
We
at her
all
derp
know.
face right here.
Yeah.
Derp the derp. Yeah, I
And
love
Janelle's
her.
looking back on it fondly. She's like, "That was the day of the fight,
Like,
Suki." Oh man, oh that
A
did.
good,
All
good
right,
cup of tea. Everyone knows I'm a pumpkin spice whore, you know.
I like books. I'm a
knew?
book. I'm a
Yeah,
12.
the other things in the store. The
This
thing.
very mean person.
That was right after the fight. They've never had as many problems as we're having right now.
We
in
know,
our marriage.
Janelle. We can
He's
say it back to
suspicious
you.
of anybody being disloyal to him. He's directing that at me, and I don't really recognize him right now. And I've never seen him like this before.
I mean, the deepest temptations I've
Sure.
had in my life was to sit down and stop trying to be good. And that's happening to me now. And it's just devastating. I don't know, I worked so hard to do what was right. And when you lose that, when you feel like you failed even to God, this is stuff that I should just be keeping to myself.
Robin really doesn't know what to do with herself.
No.
She's sitting there like,
Nope.
I don't want her to know how dark I've gotten.
oh God.
It would absolutely devastate me if he decided to leave. But I mean, I know he has these thoughts. You know, you can't make anybody stick around or stay. I just know it's from pain. It's not because he's a selfish or a bad person. He's just in pain.
What?
Like I'd like to run away
He's
from
a
my life.
coward.
You know, just escape, just
Yeah. That's what I've been acting like.
change my name.
I'm
disappear
going to stop
me
it right there really quickly. I believed Robin in that moment there. That seemed like one very rare, real moments there where Robin in this with Suki is watching and she goes, "Yeah, that's what he's been acting like." I don't think she's a good enough actress to pull
See, I don't believe her.
You don't?
No, I think that was like a planned thing that he was going to say. And it's a planned narrative that she's like, yeah, it is really hard. It's just so sad.
So you think that Cody at home during this whole past 2 years has been nothing but a ray of sunshine?
No, I'm not saying that at all.
Oh, okay.
No, but they probably, like we talked about, didn't even need to have a conversation about it. but it's just an agreed upon narrative that he's just this like tortured soul. He just doesn't know what to do because his wives have changed so much and they're just doing this left and right. And he just doesn't know what to do. He's just a pain, tortured soul. And she's like, yeah, he is. She's going along with it.
But don't you think that it was miserable? Like, I believe that he was awful to live with. Like, I believe that Robin had a terrible time.
Yes, but I do think they both have the same end goal of having them out of there, but also have them stay for as long as possible so they can milk the system and get more money. Because I do think Cody is dumb enough to realize, or Cody is dumb enough to not realize that Robin just doesn't want to work. Because he does have it in his brain, like, oh, she wanted My Sister Wives Closet, and she was She-Ra, and oh no, Robin will work, but she really doesn't. So that's why she did want Mary to stay. Because he's probably like, no, we can do this, Robin. Like, you can keep selling your gorgeous jewelry. We have My Sister Wives Closet, and she's like, and then really she's like, oh fuck.
By the way, do you know that it's officially closed now? She had to go. It's like the LLC is closed.
Well, now she has to because she's like, oh shit, look, I really don't want to. I don't actually want to have to sell this and do that.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to figure something else out.
Well, how are they gonna liquidate then? I'm at 1339.
Else. I hate my life right now.
Yeah, because people don't like him. That's why he hates his life.
That's exactly what
There's nothing about everyone leaving.
Because right here is a couple of years ago when he started seeing the bad feedback on social media. That's what I love, is right here is where everyone's starting to be like, shit. And Christine and Janelle are like, people really like us.
Yep. Oh, that's why he hates his life, because it's his ego.
About David is the most. Oh, you're gonna hate it. It's really rough. Okay. It's a rough watch. It's a really rough. So just get ready. I'm at 1350.
And that, can you help me unpack some of that? Why does he feel that way?
I don't know why he hates his life so much, but that's really sad. I've never heard him say that. It shows.
But it shows.
She's so rough.
This way?
She's a bitch.
Not anymore.
I don't understand, because ultimately you want him to be happy, don't you?
I do want him to be happy, and I hope that he can, but it can't affect me anymore. He's
I feel like I can see how people would think that Suki was being a bitch there and being like, well, I thought you liked it. I don't think so. I think she's on the women's side, and she's like, no, let me dig this in even like harder here. Like, just really, can you really explain why exactly you don't give a shit if he loves his life or not?
Yeah. I think Mary is towing the line of being like above it all and also throwing in these digs. And I think she's really good at it.
Oh,
which is why Janelle and Christine are like, yep, nope. Like, it's going to take you a long time to see that. But Mary knows that she knows what she's doing.
All right, I'm at 1423.
Made it very clear to me that he's not interested in having any part of my life. He's actually used the words, your life is not one that I want to insert myself into. And so
or your vagina. Hey-o.
Really step back and figure out me and where I am and how I move forward, and not let his emotions, his thoughts, his issues at all affect me.
So what he's doing is he's self-sabotaging. He's angry.
So you see him imploding?
He tries to.
Yeah.
What?
He tries to.
That doesn't make sense, Robin.
Your relationship?
He tries to.
Bullshit.
All the time.
Bullshit.
How does he sabotage your relationship?
No tears.
He picks fights with me.
Over what?
Dumb things.
Okay.
Spending.
Well, we assume that it's dumb. Like, yes, Robin, we can assume that whatever Cody's mad at is dumb.
That doesn't make sense that he would try to implode their relationship. It doesn't make sense.
He does get after her about the spending because I think that his spending addiction is just as bad as hers.
Yeah,
Plus,
I
he's
agree.
gambling. God,
I mean, listen,
can you imagine-
great. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say two people that are better suited for each other than a gambling addict and a shopping addict.
Oh, equally
Dangerous.
yoked, as they say.
Equally.
I was gonna say, in the great words of Judge Judith Scheinlin, if it doesn't make sense, it's not true.
I like that.
That's it. Yep. Don't pee on my leg and tell me it's raining.
I was just gonna say that. So I was gonna say piss. I only know that from Drag Race. 1536. I think we're about to get into the suspicious off. It's like
we're in different places. Sorry.
No
We're
actual
in different
tears.
places about
This is so fake.
the bomb that went off on our family and like
the bomb being
That doesn't make sense.
And yeah. Do you think that next so now we know that this is finally they're caught up to people hating them. Do you think that next tell all?
Mm-hmm.
Because now like they haven't even done the next tell all. So now they're in present day currently. Do you think that they're gonna change their tactics now, Robin and Cody? Like, do you think she's gonna not cry? Like she's gonna stop doing this because she's gonna see how much everyone sees what she's doing. You don't?
No, I think that is so deeply ingrained. That is her personality.
It's like a tick. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I bet Alice did it. I bet handsome Alice did the same thing all the time.
Oh,
Aurora,
yeah. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. No, this is what she's saying just doesn't make sense. Does he try to employ? He tries. Just picks fights with me. He tries. About what? Things. You know.
Dumb things.
She's so bad at this.
Yeah. There's not even Kleenex around for Robin. And Suki's just like, you know, I'll wait while you dab your eyes.
Yeah, give me something. Get one thing that he's picked a fight about. Yeah. Name it.
Anything.
Let's go.
Off the top of your head. Off the top.
Okay. No. Robin can't land this. She's just hoping Suki's going to go to the next question. And
Suki's
Suki's
not helping her. I'm on my break, actually. So I'm just gonna let you.
Yep. We'll wait.
Meanwhile, Robin is like Denzel Washington in the movie Flight. She's like flying the plane upside down at this point. She's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Oh, I don't know that movie, babe.
Well,
I don't know that movie, babe.
I watch it once a year. That's a good movie for you and your man. It's like good.
Well,
for
I
women
did
and men.
see an actual plane crash, as we've talked about.
You did. Well, and Denzel Washington is black, and we know your affinity for
I do like
race. That's okay.
I do.
15. Yeah, I know. I mean, why wouldn't you?
Very talented. Jody thinks black men are very talented.
All right, 1542.
We're in different places about the bomb that went off on our family and like
Suki's
I'm in a major place of mourning.
Okay, so how's that picking a fight?
And he's angry.
Stop touching your fucking eyes.
He doesn't want to.
She's looking. She's like,
he just
it's a little
wants
water.
to just fight whatever.
She touched her eyes 46 times in that past sentence. Just 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2,
and then,
like just.
Yeah, and then she's looking.
Her
she's
dry
like,
ass fingers.
Just like when Aurora picked her nose and was looking for her afternoon
but at least
snack.
there was a booger. There's no tears.
Ugh,
and then Suki, it cuts to Suki, and she's like,
"Yeah, we'll wait.
Oh,
we'll wait."
And her face is kind of like, "Okay."
This doesn't make any sense. What is he mad about? What does he pick fights about? The bomb in her family.
He's mad. Mad.
I'm like, I'm
sorry.
I to see where this is going to go.
Yeah. 1608.
You know, and I'm like,
no, we don't know.
No, I can't feel like that.
What?
What?
That
made no sense at all.
She wrapped up that thought with, and I'm just like, no, I can't feel like that.
He picks fights about what? Things like what?
Dumb things. It's just
like
angry.
Angry. This bomb. And I say, no, I can't.
And I'm just sitting here like, oh, you know what she says a lot in this? Fuck, what is it? What had happened was she says that like 6 times, and it's so funny.
Because she's stupid. Because she's
Like,
a
could you possibly
toddler.
sound more uneducated?
Like your IQ is gonna top out at like 60.
Robin.
Ugh.
She
I want
doesn't
an
even say
IQ
it
test.
sassy like that, which is like a cool way to say it. She's just like uneducated. You can't string your sentence together. I'm at 16, 18, and we got Cody. By the way, after like this first part of Cody doesn't come back for the whole rest of the episode, and it's actually quite delightful. All right. 16, 18. He needed a nappy. He was in a bad mood.
A little bit before that, just out of the frustration and anger.
But were you sabotaging your relationship with Robin?
Yeah, I was definitely.
Why?
Yeah, right.
You love her.
Yeah, but I wanted to punish myself. I thought of myself leaving Robin and having another lover and looking at this lover and going, I don't love you. I'm in love with a woman that I left because I was too much a piece of to manage the relationship. And what it was just anger and I'm embarrassed. So you get embarrassed and then you get self-deprecating. It's like just bad behavior. And a lot of people might go through this. These are my demons. And that's like doing something that destroys myself. Christine's leaving. And I'm just angry. So a lot of dark winds were going through me. A lot of devil, a lot of temptation, which would be destructive of my relationship with Robin. So I dealt with a lot of anger, and she would.
How much would you love to hear that? About a year ago, I was having a lot of thoughts that would have ruined my relationship with Robin. By the way, I believe that he cheated on her.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, this sounds like he was either planning on it, had been talking to someone, or he did.
Something was in the works at a casino, probably like a casino waitress. Maybe.
Because that's not something you bring up if you are faithful and would never cheat on your wife. You would never bring that up.
He said it a few times. Like he kept bringing up like things that would threaten my relationship, being with a lover.
Yeah, stop saying lover. Don't ever use that word. Celine, Cody's fantasy is to have sex with a woman he doesn't love, only to tell her he's in love with Robin. Yeah, so he desperately wants Christine back. This is weird. Robin and Cody do need to have others to keep that like sexy, lusty love. Like it's us against the world. They have to have that.
Feel jealous of them. Yes.
Yep.
They need people to covet what they have. Otherwise, they're just living their boring ass lives.
This doesn't make any sense at all.
When people have affairs and people finally find out, it's like not fun anymore. Now we're just like, now we're just like a couple.
Yep.
Now I just live in a 1-bedroom apartment. Yeah.
Again, he sounds very like gambling addict to me. Like very impulsive. Your favorite word.
Can never get to that word. Thanks, guys. By the way, he's about to get into like the darkness in his soul now, and it's like I feel like his handlers, whoever the fuck his handlers are, after this were like, so you kind of talked a lot about all the darkness. You probably could have talked about that a little less, probably.
Oh, okay, okay.
Because he's about. I mean, it gets dark here.
Get frustrated. My anger was a turnoff. It was scary. And the dumb thing is, I'm so
weird.
I share everything with her. So I shared stuff with her that was heartbreaking. I was like, I've been thinking like this. You can only imagine how terrible that was. That was some things in a man's mind that should never be expressed.
Well, then
that's
don't say
bizarre.
that out loud. Weird. That's horrifying. How is Robin not afraid after watching this? I would be afraid.
That sounds like he wanted to cheat on her.
I think he did cheat on
her. Like, I want to punish myself. Yeah. So it sounds like.
Ugh. Ew. And I feel like it was like a waitress at a casino in like a broom closet, and it was like 2 pumps, and then he like exploded all over her.
Ew. Ew. Or he did like some crazy, gross, kinky stuff that Robin would never do. Like,
well, I was thinking he went into some crazy kinky shit that for Robin it is a norm, but for most people it's not. So the waitress was like, "What are you doing?"
Oh.
Well, I don't know, I don't know. Robin will do anything to keep Cody around so that she doesn't have to work.
Yeah. I don't think he's that creative though.
Yeah, but I think he gets into some dark shit. Like the
I think he says weird shit. I think his dirty talk is really scary and creepy.
Like I've gotten into some I haven't watched porn in forever, but like sometimes it's an hour or two later and you're like, how did I end up here? But I feel like Cody's actual search, like his search engine has like actual words. It's not like I got here from this chain of suggested videos. I think Cody types in some weird stuff into his search engine.
See, and I think the extent of Robin's like sexy bad girl thing is like a I'm a naughty nurse. Or like, and she's in her dumb costumes, like her Cleopatra.
She has long sleeves underneath.
And she wears just like scrubs, like long sleeve scrubs, like comes in.
Her hair is just up in a messy bun.
Yep. She has like a lanyard. And she pulls it off and goes like beep beep, like on the laptop to like log in. Takes the stats.
So when was your last period? And Cody's like rock hard by it. All right. I'm at 1733, but we're at a coming up, so I'm actually going to go ahead. Someone just sent me a message. Okay.
That I was all
right, we're at 1755. I was like, when we're done with this, I'll like check my messages, and like 15 people have messaged me during the live. What did you think?
Loot?
Yeah, right. 1755. Here we go.
We've never had as many problems as we're having right now in our marriage. He's suspicious of anybody being disloyal to him.
What is the suspiciousness about?
His suspiciousness is about women in general.
Help me understand that.
Well, when you go through a divorce, you're afraid that every other, like as a woman, you're afraid another guy is going to be like the guy you just divorced, right? So you're careful, you're cautious, you're suspicious.
She's really proud of herself. She's like, I landed it. She's like, I said it correctly all 3 times. Okay, a couple of things to break down there. First of all, your new husband is exactly like your ex-husband because they're actually blood relatives. And also, second of all, the one time she smiled in the past 3.5 hours of this tell-all so far was when she goes, oh, he's suspicious of other women.
That's
Suki's
funny.
Like,
funny.
That's the first time light hit your eyes this whole time. Why is that funny?
Yeah, her tears have dried up too.
Yeah,
I mean,
really
all those
quickly.
tears on her pinkies.
Her hands are flat on her legs right now.
Dried right up.
I'm
just
at
like all our
1833.
vaginas watching him.
She's in a great mood now, though, now that she's talking about other women being terrible.
Yeah. And so that's what he's going through is he's going through this I'm suspicious of women thing.
Oh my God.
And I just work really hard to constantly get him to remember and realize that not all women are bad. And I told him, I said, I feel like
That's funny.
you're lining up all the women. I'm there with them, and you're, shooting them all down. And that's not fair.
Most active she's been. Suki was like, oh,
yeah,
she moved. She moved.
In a machine gun. The fuck?
Full smile on her face. She's like enjoying it.
That was scary.
She could have been in Mary's prayer circle at Fridays with Friends.
Cutting it up. I'm the problem.
All of you women. God.
Oh, crying of laughter. Tears of laughter. Crying.
Oh, the Cardinals. All right, 1902.
Because you're having some issues with other women in your life or a woman or whatever, doesn't mean that we're all bad.
In that clip,
that was also, by the way, a diss to Mary, Janelle, and Christine. She's like, we're not all bad. They're bad. I'm not.
I'm a good woman. Yeah. And I'm hungry. I just eat chicken no main because I'm widow.
I can't stomach any food except for full MSG.
Lo mein. From a buffet, mind you. Ugh.
A Chinese buffet at like dusk.
Yeah. Oh, that's been sitting there
Lunch
since the
dinner.
lunch crowd. Oh, yeah.
They haven't put out the fresh dinner food yet. I'm at 1914. We got Janelle on the couch.
So saw him say, like, I don't want Robin to see how dark I've gotten. How did that land?
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you receive that? Yeah. How did you receive that?
Anymore in his communication, and maybe it's because Robin is the only one that he really is with anymore. His communication has become a lot of reference to, you can't talk about Robin. She's the one that's loyal to me. I don't want Robin to see this or be exposed to this. So, I mean, there's definitely a more protective stance.
But it feels like over the last couple of years, especially during COVID, his optics are like, well, Robin's always taking, the hits for this. And sometimes it feels like they're bullying Robin. Do you feel like you're a bully, Robin?
No, I don't. And that's where it started to get really weird, because all of a sudden it was always about framing, like, it's almost like I have this paragon of a wife. She does everything right. And so if you had any kind of a disagreement, or you had any kind of a different opinion, even if you expressed it respectfully, you weren't safe. You were a bully. As a wife, I should be able to say to Cody, well, I'm having a problem here, but that conversation was never open. I couldn't say anything against Robin. And so it became this really strange thing. And that was with COVID, as he started to spend more time there, all of a sudden it became very off limits to say anything about Robin.
Yeah, I mean, that fully tracks.
Yeah.
I just want to get something out here. Shayna Skeens, she's a jeans model. No. No, yeah. She's not. No.
She wore a pair.
The way that this community, like the Sister Wives fans, can find things, like can find information, and nobody found that, and it's been like 3 or 4 weeks since Cody said that. I think it's pretty safe to say that file not found.
God, I love that. I love if he actually believed she was a model. And now it's come to light. I love
Diesel jeans. And even if he was just being facetious, like, he picks diesel jeans. What a dork.
Looks so good with my Ed Hardy shirt.
Totally.
Douche. Thank you, spoon feeding.
Thank you,
for the super sticker. She is that girl. I get along with Cody. I'm the cool girl. I understand him because I understand men.
Diesel is really only exists in malls, and Robin's definitely a mall girl. She loves the malls during COVID. No mask.
She does. Well, because Victoria's Secret. That's where they have all the long pants for her long legs.
He should have just said Victoria's Secret model.
Oh no, that's scandalous.
They're sluts. Yeah. 2045. We got Cody on the couch.
Regrets that you weren't stricter in your polygamy rules and more equitable in your time.
Oh, I was equitable in my time.
Oh, bullshit.
See, that's where the lie is.
Okay, Cody.
One of my children complaining that I was always at one wife's house.
One of my children. Now, who do we think he's talking about? Clearly, all of the children.
All of them have said this.
Who's he though? Who's he the most mad at? I think Garrison.
Oh, Janelle's kids. Yep.
Yeah, but he said one son in particular. It was definitely Garrison. Because Gabe is pissed, but Gabe is more like on the verge of like tears about the whole thing.
Yeah.
Hunter's a little too like
Gabe held out hope.
Garrison's ready to spill the tea.
Oh, yeah. Garrison has had his number since Garrison was like 10.
Yeah, since he got home from basic training and wouldn't refuse to hug Aurora.
Oh,
God. 2101.
And whose house was that?
Oh, it was Robin's. Robin's to blame for everything. And this is the why. When I say she's to blame for everything, I'm not blaming her.
Yeah, we get it, Cody.
But there's something that has drawn the wrath of jealousy from the public, the tabloids, from Sister Wives, something to go towards her where she's being blamed for that I did or that I didn't manage or the bad relationship I had with one wife. Oh, that's Robin's fault because I had a good relationship with her. There was a shift of blame towards Robin that got to the point where it was making me so angry that I was getting to the point where if you had a complaint about her, I'd be like, shut up. I would punch you in the mouth. You know?
Oh, gonna suck him in the nose.
Oh, yeah, the nose.
Yeah.
When I saw my rapist.
Also, it's not that, by the way, that's a reference to an episode we watched where an actual victim from Canada said that. No, Cody's totally like, he thinks he's good at manipulating. He's changing what they're saying. It's not that you had a good relationship with Robin, it's that Robin was lying to you about things the wives had said. She was manipulating the situation and manipulating you. It wasn't just that you had a good relationship with her. That's part of it.
Also, this is one of those parts that Corey talks about it on Surviving Sister Wives, but like the part where Cody looked directly into the camera was like, "Tell the world!" Like, and Corey's like, "I didn't like that. I felt like he was talking to me. I don't want to be."
He was yelling at us.
But that's kind of what this is, because he's like, social media and blah. It's like, so he's talking to us, and I felt like I felt very like I was
calling us out.
Yeah,
it's our fault. Yep.
Yeah. And his reaction is, if anyone said anything, I'm going to punch them in the nose. And I can guarantee you he wasn't just thinking about the male members of his family.
Oh, and also all of his sons are laughing their ass off at the thought of him like coming up to them.
Come at me. Come at me.
Oh, please. Knock him out in no time.
I'll give you a sword, Cody, and I'll just use my bare hands and I will lay you out.
Oh, he'd be winded. Oh.
But he's a wrestler.
He'd go down quicker than he did on his best friend Ken when they were wrestling. Take it easy. What are you guys thinking?
I don't think that was Ken. That was no, the guy that he like launched into his crotch was his missionary partner.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
I think so, because they took that hilarious picture of them in the same pair of pants. Where you couldn't see their hands that were like, it looked like they were like jerking each other off in the pants.
Yeah. God. 2153.
I was getting sick of the complaints because it was really obvious to me she was doing nothing but her best to be compliant to what our family structure was.
But he thinks you and Janelle were a bully to Robin. And so he feels like he's got to protect her.
I know, right? I have looked back and I've dissected my relationship with Robin, and I can remember a few.
All right, I'm stopping it here. We're at 22:23. We're about to get into some hot shit. This is so
okay.
Funny.
Okay.
And it's just the fact that I think Christine's interview might have gone first. It must have, because now Suki's gonna go around to everyone else and be like, Christine told me this.
Conversations that I had with her that I guess could have been more aggressive, but we talked about it and we worked it out. Robin, at one time I offended her with something that I said. She came over to my house. We talked about it for a while, and I thought we were fine after that. And then I heard later about it again and again and again. And I'm like, I thought we were fine. I thought we talked about it and it was over.
So what was that thing?
It's just so stupid. It's this stupid personality test. I delved into it because I was fascinated with the different kind of personalities that we all have. So
I'm going to stop it there and just give you backstory now, just so you can go into this with context. But this is the thing that by the end of the episode, people had found the exact moment that this happened.
Okay, I think I saw this on TikTok. It was with therapist Nancy.
I'm sure you did. Yes.
Okay.
Dee sent me she took a screenshot of the video, but that was what I was trying to forward to myself earlier, and Facebook doesn't let you save videos from Messenger. But I do have pictures that I did save here just to show you.
Okay.
Where are they? We have they're at therapist Nancy's here, and the Christine's wearing this heinous green shirt. But she says, so I'm gonna do maybe a 20-minute kind of personality test. And hi, Latrice. How did you get in here? I shut the door. And then here's the second picture of Robin and Cody filling out the forms. Okay.
Wow.
So just, keep that in mind. Wow.
Wow.
We're at 22:59.
Talking to her about hers. And inside I felt the tension. I'm like, what did he say?
Well, what did you say about her?
Okay. And her personality type loves drama.
They love drama. They love talking about their drama, so other people can feel how they feel.
I feel like this is me.
On the flip side, they love listening to everybody's drama. They love it. It is what they do. They live for that connection with people over drama. And that's what she got mad at, was me calling her dramatic.
Okay, so there's a personality test that Christine was talking about. Do you remember the personality test at all?
Yeah, I don't remember what everybody was, but yes, I remember taking it.
Do you remember like what your personality was?
I'm the diplomat, the peacemaker.
Okay. Do you agree with that?
I don't know.
In my best moments, I'm that person.
Do you remember what Robin was?
No.
Do you remember what Christine was?
No.
Christine shared
I
with us
love
the
her.
personality test that you guys have done. Like, what was your personality type? Out of curiosity.
Remember. I don't remember.
Did you agree with it?
I did. I remember agreeing with it. It seemed very similar to what my personality is. Maybe a 3 or a B. I don't know what it was.
Do you remember any of the others?
Nope. Obviously, it was forgettable for me.
Yeah.
Now, I think that just keep in mind that everyone remembers this and said, yeah, that was my personality.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I love how everyone knows this test so well. Saying Mary's a 1.
It was a core memory. It was obviously a core thing that happened in this group. It was a core memory. Everyone remembers this happened. And the fact that there was drama that came out of this. All right. So we're at 24-17.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just curious. I'm just curious if you agree with your personality test.
I do remember agreeing with my personality test.
And did you think your other sister wives were described pretty accurately?
I felt like it was fairly accurate. Yeah.
So do you remember the personality tests?
I never took it, but I remember it, yeah.
You never took
Whoa.
I never did. Some of us did, and I just never did.
Huh. I mean, they had mentioned that you guys took it, where you guys talk about like how, what type of archetype you become. Like, you know, who are you?
Look at Robin.
Oh, wait, maybe I did.
It was described as you as somebody who
I love it.
Liked drama, and that you were really upset about it. And
she's biting her lip. I'm thinking
it kind of created this tension between the two of you.
I don't have a memory of this. And I don't. If there's that's interesting. No, I don't remember taking it. I never felt
right there. She remembers.
Oh my god! So she remembered
You could tell the point where she did remember. She was like,
"Oh, no, she remembered the whole time."
Oh yeah.
I think that was her pretending like, okay, well, maybe I'll just pretend that. Oh, now I remember it. But Suki is so. If you guys can just break down Suki, she goes, "Huh." Because
don't remember.
He told me, something about you being like really dramatic, and you and Christine.
You love drama. You love.
Yeah, you love it. By the way, I can guarantee you that would be the type that I would get. But
really?
I at least have enough self-awareness to be like, yeah, I know that's me. Of course, I love talking about my drama.
No,
I love drama.
I don't know. Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Robin, who do you think you are? What personality type do you think you are? Oh, she
thinks she's the peacemaker. Yep. She thinks she's Janelle. Yeah.
She's just that holds everything together.
This is the thing where you just have to say, like, oh, now I remember. Oh, you're right. I forgot about that. Like, that's where you just come clean. Just do it.
And the way they edited this is so smart that they showed Janelle remembering it, Mary remembering it, and Janelle definitely remembered what Robin's and Christine was. She just like, no, I don't.
Because she's like laughing and remembering the conversations that she and Christine had about it. She's like, I don't remember what I had, but like.
Do you think Christine planned to drop this tea today?
Yes.
Like, was this calculated? Because she did it really well.
I think she went in being like, whatever I want to say, I'm just going to say. Why not?
But do you
they
think
say whatever they want?
I want to talk about that personality test because Robin was caught off guard.
Yeah, because how else would it have come up? It's just like a very specific thing.
It is, yeah.
That Suki brought up.
She just handed it to Suki, walked away, and left Suki with the shrapnel.
Yep.
So, and then Suki, she lets Robin just really hem and haw for a while.
Yeah. She's sitting back, just letting her take it.
That's interesting. That's weird.
I remember. Yeah. All the other members.
And then finally here at the end, she goes, "All right, well then fine, never mind." So now
Yep.
Robin has a spin on it. She's figured out a spin. So let's hear what her spin is. We're at 25-22.
So if somebody was coming up with my personality type, they were taking the test for me.
Oh my God. What is this, like hanging chads? It's an election. We have false judges and I mean, this is ridiculous. Someone voted for me. Someone stole my vote. They
The
took
2020
it for
election all over again. Hey, 2 references today to the
my
2020 election.
God. The stupidest thing. Someone must
then
have
the whole-
taken it for me.
And the whole time she's saying it, her eyes are like, if somebody took that for me, like her eyes are like rolled back in her head. I'm like, what are you looking at? What's up there?
Someone must have put my name on the documents and took it for me. She's like a child right here.
Can I once again call into evidence exhibit A of a picture of Cody and Robin taking the test.
And Robin feels very smart here because she's taking a test.
Yeah, I'm holding
like,
a
very
pen
smart.
while-
I take tests. Have tests. Have tests.
25-35.
And that was when, and if that's somebody doing that, that means like Christine didn't know me well.
Wow.
Very well.
Oh, by the way, this is the
Keep my name out of your mouth, bitch.
First of all, Christine had your number from the day she met you. She knows you very well. Also, this was like season 5 or 6 because this was when they first met Nancy when they go to that retreat and Robin's got a tum-tum ache and Nancy is aggressive.
Yep.
She kind of comes a little aggressive
Nancy.
because she questioned Cody.
Yeah.
So how do you think you make Mary feel when you say that? Well, she was very aggressive with Cody. I'm at 25-45.
Can you name a reason why you're not friends with Robin?
No, I don't trust her.
Oh, she was ready.
I think she says one thing but does another. How can you say you want the whole
ready.
family picture, but then do all these separate things with Cody? How can you say you want the whole big family picture when he's over at your house all the time?
So if you don't trust her, how do you have a relationship with her?
I'm not going to. Not even how do you. I will not.
Good.
But you shut down that relationship.
Yes.
Pretty quickly.
Yes. I don't want to sit here and blame Robin because it's like, but I'm not going to be her friend because I don't believe her. But I'm not going to blame her for everything falling apart. I think we probably all had something to do with that. I feel like my relationship with Robin, like that's something that she and I are working on and trying to figure out and navigate because it is different. As much as I think we would like to say, no, it's not, it is. Because now I'm friends with my ex-husband's wife and I'm emotionally not 100% there yet.
Do you still consider her a sister wife?
No, because when you're a sister wife, it's because you're married to the same man, and I am a single woman.
Are you less lonely out in Parowan?
Yeah.
You have a bigger support system there?
Yeah. My best friend, Jen, is the one person in the
enough.
past decade that I have trusted more than anybody else.
You're admitting you don't trust your sister wives. Help me understand that.
Because I know she has my back. I know that whatever I want, she will support me in. I know she doesn't go out talking trash about me.
Why don't you feel that way about your sister wives then?
You also hire her. I would love to flash forward 5 years from now when Jen realizes, oh, Mary's kind of a psycho.
Oh, there'll be a falling out.
Oh,
where Jen's like, oh, she used me. And Mary will be a bitch to her. It'll happen.
Do you think Jen signed an NDA? 100% she's under it. After the catfish? The catfish did sign an
Or
NDA.
she trusts her so much that she wouldn't make her sign an NDA.
Well, that's
she's best friends.
27-34.
Joelle, on the other hand.
Oh, God.
Who knows? Oh, by the way, I don't have sister wives, just FYI. Robin has my back. Yes. Robin has my back.
But you don't trust her?
No, she does not.
No.
Thank you, Mary.
Why?
During the catfishing situation, there was a friend of Robin's at the time that kind of inserted.
Okay, so just take a second here.
Whoa.
Wait.
We kind of knew about Robin having a friend. We knew this.
Yes,
right?
This is always what I've seen on like Reddit threads and stuff, and just like the lore. I feel like you knew this. Like you're the one who told me this. So we're about to delve into it. And like the second that this got brought up, I was like, holy shit. Like they're
Can't believe Mary is bringing it up. Okay, everyone's going nuts. Okay.
Suki asks Robin about it. So it's like stamped confirmed.
Okay. I'm focusing here. Okay.
All right.
Pardon the comments in the chat. I'm like focusing. Okay.
Crazy person. Psycho. Anyway. Okay. Yeah. So this friend of Robin's, who was feeding her information and making her and Cody believe that I was off having an affair.
Well,
and you were having an affair. Also, Suki was over it when Mary's like, oh, the crazy person, and Suki's like, yeah, okay, we got it, yeah, fine. You would have been gone, but fine. So also, I thought that Cody and Robin were blindsided when all the catfish stuff came out. Now it turns out that this entire time, this woman was feeding information to Cody and Robin, and they knew about the catfish the entire time. Let's keep going. I'm at 28:17.
I'm taking this all in. Okay.
Robin would talk to me, and I'm like, Robin, I've never met this person. I don't know what you're talking about. So I pulled way back, and so it kind of caused a lack of trust between me and Robin. But that trust is built back up.
There was somebody that was trying to convince me that there was something going on, and I finally just said to this person, I don't believe you. And unless you've got proof, I don't want you to talk about it with me anymore.
And then I'm sure that's how it went, Robin. Because Robin, there's no way that Robin was like, oh, I don't want to hear about this anymore. Yeah.
Kind of proof like this.
Yeah.
Filleting a banana proof.
Yeah.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Was going to take a picture with a banana yesterday, but that zit that we both have is now formed into 3 different zits that I can't stop picking. So I look like a meth addict. So it would just
can you do it from like a different angle where the banana covers
it? Wouldn't be the same. I mean, I don't want to put a picture of myself with a banana in my mouth if it's not going to look sexier than Mary's.
Yeah.
When they get the whole point of the joke.
You don't think this is sexy? Just sitting right there. Just sitting there.
Sam really liked it.
So Robin was saying their mutual friend knew that Mary was having an affair with this person.
Yes.
Told Robin about it. And Robin said, no, I don't believe you. Me and Cody don't believe you.
Yep. No, I don't want to hear about it unless you have proof, Kendra.
But then Mary said that she and Robin fell out of trust with each other, which implies that Robin did believe it.
Robin 100% believed it, and she loved it, and she ran right to Cody. And but
I mean,
they knew about it the entire time. Like they were aware of this catfish thing. So just everything is such. I want to do a whole nother watch along. Watching how manipulated the wives were at the beginning, being like, this is great. I think Robin is, I'm not threatened by Robin at all. I think it's great that she's coming in. I had a vision. I have to put this in here really quickly. I went and I found this timestamp, and it's, this is where they go to San Francisco. While this is happening, just for context, Cody is actively trying to murder Truly at this point. So just for context. So they're in San Francisco. This is her. Can you take that comment down?
Yep.
It just says Kendra.
Kendra.
Dear friend. Yeah. So Kendra's the one that takes them to all those stores. And she's helping Rob. She's thinking of stuff for Robin to do with my Sister Wives closet.
Yep.
So
and only Robin can fit in the clothes.
Oh yeah. Which is clear. Like Robin's like, why don't you take us to like a specialty boutique? Like that was definitely planned beforehand so that Wicked can really show these heifers like how fat they are.
Absolutely.
Okay. Now I made a chart over this. Yeah, I made a chart. But like I feel like we actually did need a chart for this because I want to figure out okay, so we got Robin's friend, Kendra, right?
Okay.
She gets this information. She gives it to Robin. Robin goes to Mary, this little banana.
Yep.
And then Mary the
Stops
cat
by Cody on the way.
Yeah, stop. Yeah. Stops by Cody on the way.
Yep.
Sorry, this is backwards to me. All right, yeah. Little run-in with Cody, and then over to Mary. Mary, this all happened. Now here's where I don't. Where's the where's that though? What's happening here? Like where does the catfish meet Robin's friend? Because this is where's this? What's this?
I see what you're saying.
Connection between these two.
Yeah, how would Robin's friend know?
I understand all of this, but where is this connection between the catfish and Robin's friend? There's a connection there that we're not acknowledging.
Are we going to find out?
No, that's why I made the chart. I don't know.
So Robin had to know that it was a catfish.
That's why people said that like it was Robin. Robin facilitated the whole thing. They're apparently not friends anymore because Robin's like, I need to like get out of there.
Yeah. Yeah, Amanda, you should slow that down.
I don't have a man in the room. Walter,
I was just going to say a man. That's what we need. We need a man. I mean, Walter could do, but he's resting. Let's not do it.
Maybe that bear, I'm sure, is smarter than all of us.
Christmas bear.
Oh, God.
Okay.
All right. But that's what I want to know. Where's the connection there? Like, why do we not know that information?
How did your friend find out?
Kendra. Like, because it wasn't out online yet, was it? Didn't the catfish stuff all come out at the same time? Like in like a big.
Yeah, there had to have been something. Yeah, Kendra had to have known Jackie Overton, not.
They would have had to.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't see the comments, but if anyone knows, I'm gonna always go back and read the. Okay, my dad just sent me a picture of him and his dog.
I think we're gonna have to tune in to like Reddit and all these threads, and someone's gonna figure this out.
Or rather than doing that, can somebody figure it out for us and then just send us a message and then I'll read it
for sure.
Because I would love to know this. I know that this has been a theory forever, but now that they're talking about it, like,
right?
Whoa,
yeah.
Robin got fucking.
We need Kendra to come forward. We need Kendra to come forward.
Oh yeah,
that would be amazing.
I lost my spot. Okay, we're at 28:48.
And it was a process of rebuilding your trust with each other, right?
No, because our relationship, there wasn't a problem in our relationship in my head.
Mm-hmm.
What there
was. So it didn't exist.
My understanding was because she was in this weird, awkward place and she felt scared to talk to anybody. Not because of something I was doing. I told her anything and everything that I was being told because I wanted her to understand what was happening.
Ultimately, don't you think just seeing this situation with Mary, ultimately, that's a good thing for Mary right now?
To leave.
Yeah. As hard as it is to say it out loud, it's a good thing for your sister wife or your ex-sister wife to be able to live her life. I'm sorry, what
not
did you
crying,
just say?
no tears.
Your ex-sister wife.
Don't cover that.
Suki's such a bitch. Like, I'm sorry, what was it that you just said that you mumbled under your breath there when I said that thing? What was? Say that again. Go ahead.
Please don't call her that. And she grabs the thing. No tears. No actual tears. Oh, because I said ex-sister wife because she's not your sister wife anymore. That's why you're crying.
Sorry, what was that? You said you mumbled something under your breath. Can you say it again louder? 29:43. Robin's grabbing for a Kleenex.
Don't call her that.
To me, you can. Other places would not be.
What? Other places are not me.
No, that hit you hard. I'm sorry.
Suki doesn't give a shit.
I know. That's not how I see her.
How do you see her?
Robin, can you actually just go ahead and refold that Kleenex and put it back in the box? Because
yeah.
It's a waste.
Yeah, what's going on here? It's just not how I see her. It's really not that big of a deal.
About, that Kendra had met Sam. You had a comment up earlier.
So, well, like, are they?
Oh,
okay.
Okay, here's Jennifer says, I heard Kendra was victim number 1. Plants and Rant says number 4 is dramatic creative on the personality test. Yeah, that's me. I'm not very creative, but I mean, I guess I'd fall into that. Someone said, though, Kendra told Robin that she had met Sam in person.
Right.
So that seems like really close. Like they were like in cahoots.
Well, something has to be crossed. Yeah, exactly what you're saying. Like, how did Kendra know about Sam/Jackie? Did Kendra know that Sam was actually Jackie?
She said she'd met Sam in person, so she's lying. So yes, she must have. This is all. Why has this never been addressed? Why has this never been addressed?
Yeah.
But we're watching Maddie and Caleb give birth for the second time. And we're never talking about
giving birth. Ooh. Thank you, SOE. Sticker. Kendra claims Sam exists. Kendra swore she met Sam. Kendra claims Sam exists. Robin and Kendra were in cahoots.
Why? This should be an entire tell-all episode.
Yeah.
And also Cody. I don't think Cody's ever seen again in the rest of this episode.
Or Robin just threw Kendra's name out there. Like she was talking to Mary or something. It was just like, my friend Kendra told me, knowing Mary was never going to like ring up Kendra, who brought them to all the skinny people dress shops, right?
I don't know, something fishy going on. Jess, thank you for the super sticker. Always love your coverage and humor and best chat out there. I actually do want to say that. Chat, somebody was asking me the other day, like, how do you monitor that? Like, do you have mods? And I feel like now that we're saying that everyone's gonna like act horribly, but
right.
I'm like, you don't really need them. Like, I don't ever really worry. Yeah, you guys are so great. No one's ever fighting in here. Everyone's just like, everyone's just hating on these people the same as we are. Okay, I'm at 30:07. I heard Sam approached Mary about her MLM. I've heard that as well. That Sam was interested. That was another thing that like hooked Mary, that he wanted to fund her MLM or something like that, or My Sister Wives Closet.
Okay.
Something that has to do with My Sister Wives Closet, because Robin said in that episode, Kendra is helping me think of different ways to use My Sister's Closet. This is a wormhole.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Robin knows more. Robin knows more. Loco, the whole catfish started on Twitter, and many people were warning Mary before they took the relationship offline. I have no doubt that Kendra reached out to Sam. That would make sense.
I have chills all over my body. Like, this is a scandal.
Yeah, it is. And also, like, Mary was having an emotional affair. Like, she's got to admit to that, too.
Stop saying that it wasn't an affair. And stop saying, oh, this crazy person.
It was.
If he had been a man.
If a guy was doing it to a woman, you'd be like, what a piece of shit. He's talking to another woman. Like,
yeah,
she was. She was cheating 100%. On Cody. She got duped, but she was.
Yeah. Just like admit it. No one would fault you for it if you were like, I was lonely for the past 10 years.
My husband sucked.
Been touched. Yes.
Yep.
My husband is Cody. 30:07.
Say no more.
She says she's my sister. So is Janelle. And so is Christine.
Well, they ain't coming.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't know how to let this go. And this isn't me just being dramatic. Thank you, Christine.
What a baby. Little bitch.
Gosh.
Now we hear, it was just horrible to hear her say that. You know, my favorite part of that is when she says the word dramatic, she opens her mouth and two strings of spit like connect and then like explode.
What a baby. That's such a baby thing to say.
So awful of her to say that about me.
Just being dramatic.
She wasn't even calling you dramatic. She was saying the end of your
personality type. And you got upset because you thought she was calling you dramatic. And now you're doing it again. You're doing precisely what she said you were upset about, which proves that this thing happened because now you're doing it again.
Do you think Cody even fit into any personality? Or is there like an 11 where it's just
no, he's a sociopath.
Yeah.
Sociopath.
He fits all of them and equally none of them at the same time.
Yep.
He's whatever personality you want at the time.
Uh-huh.
I'm at 30:32, but I think we're about to go into a commercial.
Coming up.
There's not.
All right, 31:02. How you doing, Stinky? We're almost done, buddy. All right. 31:02.
So in the past, your family's been doing gift exchanges. And
Here we go.
Oh yeah, they love it. It's the best part.
It's their thing.
It's their thing.
We get
It's
some
their thing.
details here.
And so this next clip is going to share how something that was a time for the kids to kind of connect and enjoy turned into something that was very difficult
Oh, this is so good.
to kind of understand.
Now, Jennifer, thank you for the super sticker. And also keep an eye on Robin when she's watching this, because this is when her face is
Okay.
All right.
Let's watch you and the family discuss this.
A few weeks ago, Logan texted a group chat of the siblings that he wants to do a sibling gift exchange. And somebody said, okay, let's tell all the parents about this. And Robin gets involved in the conversation and says, let's do a video chat.
Mean Beaker.
I was pushing for the video chat for the sake of the kids. When I was getting all this pushback, I was like, fine, I'm out. You know, this is an effort in futility. So I remember even at one point, she said, my kids don't even remember who their siblings are.
Here.
And Hunter was like, one video call's not going to help that. And it got blown out of proportion that they didn't want to hang out. And then suddenly no one wanted to hang out. And then all of these hurt feelings about when Robin first came into the family came out. And it's like, oh my gosh. Then it just turned into this whole big, like, kind of squabble between
Janelle just smiled.
my kids and a bunch of the other kids. It really just got blown out of proportion, I think. Everybody was trying to deflect, but it just kept spiraling. And it was done. With some of the things that were said and expressed, I don't know if we ever come back from it.
So when this text thread was going on, I was just ignoring it. I wasn't going to pick sides one way or the other. Janelle and Christine's kids had already chosen Janelle and Christine. I always wanted to have the family have Christmas together.
It was a horrible day.
Oh, God. Get over it.
I think Robin jumped to conclusions too fast.
Look at Robin.
It's just another example of them not wanting to be a family with us. It's been like this from the beginning.
Christine
All right.
rolled her eyes.
Do
Christine was like-
an impression of Robin watching that. Hey, you can actually do the Beaker face. Good for you. Yeah.
She's like really trying to listen hard. Like,
Yeah. But how fascinating is that? Because there's a camera on her, so she can't react. So she's like,
yeah.
Control your face. Control your face.
She wanted that was a real tell on Robin. Just the way she was reacting.
Triggered her too. Yeah.
Oh, she's wanting to say something, but she can't.
Yeah. Now we're gonna go into a whole explanation about everything. Like everyone's gonna say, like, then Robin jumped in and she said this, and then Robin's version of the story was, oh, my kids were coming up to me and telling me this. Here's my theory. I believe, and I think that this is a hilarious concept, but I think that it's almost 100% true. I think that the way the cell phone situation works in that house is that they all have their own cell phones physically, but they all share the same cloud. So if someone gets a text, Dab Sark gets a text. Like, I think, you know what? Like, you're just complete. It's like a screen share for Daywar, Brianna, and Robin. Maybe not Cody, but every text, every search, every email, Robin gets a notification at the exact same time they do.
Oh, Robin's got like the parental safety controls on even her 20-some-year-old kids' phones.
Yeah, on Netflix.
And she is lurking at everything. They probably still have like the kid profile on Netflix.
I was gonna say that Daywar and Brianna still have to use the kid profile.
Like PG-13. Like just nothing. Mary Summers got a little super sticker for you, Amanda.
Oh, the dissolution of my soul.
Ooh, that was dark. That was dark indeed.
Bill Paxton. Thank you, Mary Summer. Yeah, God, people are going nuts with the super stickers today. I love that's because this episode is good.
This is a great episode. Yeah, Robin is definitely helicopter mom, and like, yeah, just because you helicopter your
Loud in the
kids,
attic.
no one else wants that shit.
The GPS on her car says Wayne.
Oh
my God, yeah, GPS. Yeah, she's tracking all that. Like, it's a hilarious thing to say, and it's a good bit. But I wouldn't be surprised if that actually was true. So I think when Robin, like, they thought they were texting with Dare or Brianna, but it was really Robin. Like Robin, they're like, oh wait, you figured out after a few texts, like, oh wait, Robin's in here too. Robin's in here. Because I bet she didn't even come up as Robin. It was just coming up as like Dayton. It's like, oh, this is really Robin.
And they probably have like freaking Ariel and Saul on it too. Like, no one wants these 10-year-olds on here. Get off. Ruining the fun. Ugh.
Okay,
God, she's like texting her the whole thing.
Yeah. I'm just reading through the comments because I like that everyone agrees with that.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's like, no, that's crazy.
Right? Oh no, she is.
We're at 33:15.
You see this. I saw the thread. I just wasn't on it. I read through it
because
and I'm like,
this
is getting insane. Right. This is something where I didn't realize Robin's kids felt like they did, and this needs to be handled in therapy.
So Robin's kids were on the thread saying, this is how we feel?
Yeah.
Oh, what did they say? They were feeling...
They've been feeling like what she said in the end, how they felt like they were apart from the very beginning. I didn't know that. I'm like, wait a minute. They feel like that from the very beginning?
Wow.
Maybe we should have known. Maybe we should have known that.
Yep.
Good point.
I was being told.
What had happened?
What had happened?
That the kids hated me.
Okay.
No. Before that I was being told that the kids hate me and my kids.
By who?
Cody.
A person. I was just being told this, and so when I was trying really hard to get us on a video call for the sake of the little kids, because this experience of this gift exchange is like a really memorable experience for some of the kids.
Yeah, and then you ruined it.
My little kids aren't remembering who their siblings are.
That's your fault.
Yeah, that's not their fault.
That's your responsibility as a parent to make sure your kids know the relatives. That's your job.
And obviously, the logical way to fix this now is by forbidding all her kids to do it at all now. That's the perfect way to figure this out.
Yep.
Remember whose name goes with what. And when I started getting kickback, I just went, why am I trying here?
What happened?
My children never said anything. They said, look, we're all on the East Coast. We can't jump on a call at 9:00 at night or whatever they were asking to schedule. And then it blew up into this whole thing about, well, you've always treated us so badly. I'm so tired of working on this. And I've always been treated so badly. And we were like, wow, just wow. I mean,
who said that?
That was Robin.
Oh, Robin.
Robin was like, you guys have treated me so badly. I'm so tired. I don't want to work on this anymore. And then all of a sudden our kids started piling in with these really things like, you treated us so horribly. We're never going to want to have our own families because this was such a horrible experience. And I'm like, whoa.
What?
Isn't that nuts? Okay, so this is how I put together what we know is that this thing happened. Robin was like, we need to jump on. Can we all jump on immediately right now? Because I happen to be awake at,
Yep. It's convenient for her.
Right. This works out for us right now because none of us have jobs or anything to do except Aurora looks at the stars sometimes. I think so. Then everyone's like, no, we can't. Us on the East Coast have jobs
or children in bed, or it's 9:00 at night. I'm not getting on a FaceTime. You're out of your mind.
Their own bedrooms. And then Gwen jumps in and says that like snarky thing, like, oh, we should make it a little competition where all the moms are against each other. So then Robin reacted to that because Gwen didn't realize it was Robin in there. She just thought it was the kids. So then Robin's like, I've been treated terribly from the very beginning. That's my Deb's OG voice. It works for Robin, huh? It works for Robin. Yeah. And so then all the kids were like, oh, I guess Robin's in the chat. Well, since you're going to bring this up, I can
Yep.
see that this all makes complete logical sense.
Yeah. And also this like, oh, they're not going to have families of their own. Like, okay. Then that's on you. Is that what you've decided? Okay. Like, what do you want me to do about it? That's your decision.
I took that more as the OG kids were saying, you fucked up this family so much, none of us want to have families of our own.
Oh, I thought it was Robin's kids.
Aspen and Logan.
Well,
I don't know.
Way.
People are taking it different ways. Yeah. Either way.
Like,
but I can see.
Oh, well. Like, isn't that what society does? Like, you make your decisions on your future based on your past. Like, that makes sense.
Adam says it was totally Tony and McKelty. I can see Tony doing that because Tony's a little piece of shit stirrer. I hate him.
Yeah.
I really hate Tony after rewatching those episodes. He's the worst.
He's really annoying. He's really annoying.
All right. It gets even more juicy here though, too.
Yes.
Okay. 3523.
Like, I don't know how we go from let's not have a video call at 9 p.m. not Eastern to you guys were so horrible to us. Like it just spiraled.
It was Robin's kids.
Insanity.
They started trying to express themselves, and the other kids started mocking them and dismissing them.
No, they were mocking you. They weren't mocking them.
Mocking them.
We've never seen that behavior at all. Like, that's just not what they would do. The other kids
just because they're not coming over and like petting their heads and be like, oh, really? I'm so sorry. Oh, don't say that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That doesn't mean they're mocking them. If they said, oh, we don't want to have a family because of how we grew up, like, okay, what do you want us to do about it?
If Robin had not gotten involved in the first place in this text thread, it would have gone out without a hitch. It would have been totally fine.
Yep.
Robin is the only reason that things went south. 35-45.
I feel very ganged up on.
Ugh. What's your own fault?
What happened was my kids came to me and they said, we don't feel emotionally safe to be a part of this gift exchange anymore.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'm sure that's how it went.
I don't feel emotionally safe to do this gift exchange anymore.
They didn't say that, bitch.
Never happened.
No one talks like that. No.
Never happened. You think those brats are going to give up a chance to get a gift?
Oh.
They get a gift when it's not even their turn to get gifts. Please. Please.
They're still better than the actual gifts that the new kids are getting. Yeah, there's just no way that happened. And the fact that they edited this to be like Suki's like, wait, who said that? That was Aurora and Brianna. And she's like, no, it was Robin. Robin was writing this. Robin.
A person told me. A person.
Just someone.
Who's telling you this? This is so stupid. I can't even.
3602.
After that, Robin just said, Dad and I have decided our kids aren't going to do the gift exchange anymore. And we're not going to do it. And they were devastated. And they were like, what does that mean? I thought those were our siblings. And they're like, why can't we just move past this and be siblings?
Because they're not allowed to text them without Robin seeing the text. Like, doesn't that make so much more sense of why this hasn't been
They're not safe. They're just not safe. Texting their siblings. Because if you were
Gwendolyn and Aurora used to be like your best friend growing up, wouldn't you then text her personally and be like, hey, I'm so sorry, that's not how we feel? Like, no one's told them this yet. It's because Robin can see every text. I really believe it.
Thank you, Zoe, for the super sticker.
With Robin and her kids, there is now, because she put it there. But there wasn't there until then. Some of the kids, yes, there's been some hard things. There has been some hard things. Some siblings get along better than others. Yes.
Which is normal.
We tried very hard to include Robin and her kids with everything.
We saw it.
Beginning.
Mm-hmm. You know, all of a sudden she comes back with, well, I've talked to your dad and we're just going to do our thing separate.
Oh, listen to this.
And so my kids were like, our dad? Like, our dad? Now it's like, so it's, you mean the father of us all? You know what I mean?
Sassy bitch.
And then why did she say what she said, that you've never wanted us before and my kids know it
I
now
don't know.
too?
Like, it's some sort of weird paranoia she carries around that we never wanted her.
Ooh, I love it.
Saying that.
But Janelle and Christine never knew that your kids felt that way about
getting her water.
everybody else until they saw the text.
That's not necessarily true. I've had to go to Janelle and Christine and say, a child of yours is being hard on a child of mine.
Oh God, can you imagine that conversation happening? Can you imagine Janelle in her kitchen? I just crunched the numbers and now I'm eating some congealed tater tots with cheese. And now here's Robin. Janelle, one of your boys is being really mean to Aurora.
Yep.
Garrison
Being
didn't
mean to Aurora. I'd be like, well, can Aurora be less annoying and then my kids won't be mean to her? Like, you're lucky they're being this nice.
And you know, those conversations always happen at like the worst possible time. Like everyone's in bed.
Janelle's
like,
making dinner, trying to, pay her
And
bills. And here she comes. Yep.
My kids just really, really wanted to belong.
Oh God.
And
No, they
they had
didn't.
some of the other kids.
Too much. So actually, pause it. That's actually the problem. Is that Robin and Cody told Robin's kids, oh, you're part of the family. You're Browns now and all this shit. And they came in guns blazing, like, we're Brown kids too. And it's like, you have to ease into that. You can't just jump in and be like, we're your brother and sister now. Like, hey, it's a change and an adjustment for them too. So be on your best behavior, share your toys, share your cereal. You can call it a meal, not a snack, and like ingratiate yourself to the family. They've
never ingratiated. They've always been othered because they were either the kids that you have to be extra nice to and handle with people. But then now we're going through this adoption storyline in our rewatch. And even that they're being othered in the other direction because now they're the special kids. They get a whole fucking festival with awards and prizes and blessings and presents.
She wants like a yes. She wants her kids to be yes and yes, they're Brown kids and they're the most special ones.
They're better. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Ugh. God,
37-43. We're part of the family and things like that. But did you all blend together when Robin came in?
So I feel like that we tried in our own different ways. And I know since then that many people don't feel like we tried very well or we had enough conversations.
Robin
so
feels
I think that we could have done it better.
Who are you referring to when you say that?
I've heard it from multiple people that, we just should have had a little bit more conversations. Maybe, some people didn't really feel like, I think that some people felt like that this was forced on them.
So that's really what this all comes down to, is that the older kids were like, you forced us into this. This is Mary saying they clearly didn't like it. We didn't listen to them. We said, you're going to do this. Too bad. And then if you really think of how traumatizing that must have been for a 15, 16, 17-year-old to be like, we're adding 3 new kids and a woman who's like 10 years younger than you mentally.
Yep.
As your new mommy.
And dad's going to knock her up. Mm-hmm. And we're moving in like overnight, basically. Yep.
Guess what?
And in 7 months, truly, it's not going to matter anymore. Yep. God.
So sad. I mean, I think the kids played it up so well in the first couple seasons that we didn't really like think about it that much. But God, that must have been awful.
That's horrible.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
They didn't have an opinion. We're just going to get married and we're just going to have this family and we're going to have these kids and everybody just has to deal with it. I know that some people feel like that.
We didn't take the time to listen to our own children. We just kind of told them to just accept these kids. Like, it's, you know what I mean? Like, we really hurried and kind of put it together without really taking everybody's temperature. They were being told to, sit down and shut up and to accept this family being merged in. And I feel like maybe we should have taken some time.
Can we come back? I'm glad they feel guilty.
Can we come back from something like this? I'm going to say I am not willing, personally, I'm not willing to fix it yet. There's still so much blown out of proportion
comments that are being made that are so outlandish. I'm like, I am not interested in fixing anything right now. With the kids, yes,
Good for
always.
her.
But with Cody and Robin, no, not yet. No, I don't trust them right now. And I realize that takes communication, but that takes a desire and that takes something you want to do. I don't want to right now, just to be honest and just to be real. Okay.
Good for her.
I'm engaged.
I love her therapist. Need the name. Love it.
I'm at 4017, and I'm just gonna blast right through this because this is just the annoying David story. So,
Okay, got it.
It's really rough.
I know, engaged. I'm engaged. I'm getting married to the love of my life.
Married.
Yes, I met the love of my life. I did. Okay, soulmate. You want to hear about it? Okay, so we met online. And
this
it
is
was
really annoying.
I knew what I was looking for.
I like
so
this.
many times now. But I really was only casually dating. I wasn't looking for like the one, you know. But then I signed up to do this online dating thing, and the night that I signed up for it, there was this picture, and he has these eyes, and I'm like, I want to be looked at with those eyes, with a look of love at him for the rest of my life. So check. So I went on a date with him and met him in person, and he's just charming, and he's kind, and he's sweet, and he says everything right. Everything right. So sweet and so kind.
Sounds like a red flag.
I know, right?
Yeah, great. And then after that, we just had a couple more dates, and I still was like, is he real? You know, is this really real? Because he says everything, and it's just so perfect. So he goes, well, do you want to come to my birthday party? You can meet my whole family. I'm like, yes. Because when you meet the family, then you can see if it's real. No, I met them all, and they were amazing. And then at the dinner is when I fell in love with him. I'm not kidding. It was that fast. I love it. It was like our fourth date. We're sitting there with this huge group of people, and he pulls his chair, my chair to him, and he puts his arm around me, and I put my head against his chest. And it was like I took my first breath. And
I feel like she's told this story to so many
I know.
people.
I was just gonna say, I'm like, oh,
I feel like Janelle's watching this back on TV. She's like, oh, she's talking about that taking the first breath story again, isn't she? And Kristen tells this story when they do all those interviews, like in the past couple of weeks, where Janelle's in her power lesbian blazer.
Yeah.
Christine tells the exact same story, and Janelle's sitting next to her, like, oh, kill me.
Oh my God, am I like this?
No, if you were, I wouldn't be fucking friends with you. Oh God, I couldn't imagine like dealing with a person like this. I'd be like, oh yeah, he sounds great. Men are great in general. 4149. I believe that this will turn out.
Tell me more how perfect he is. Amazing.
Yeah. Let's fast forward 5 years from now. See what's happening. 4149.
Thank you for the super sticker.
And I didn't even know what I didn't have before. But I knew at that point that this was it. He's it for me. And he's my soulmate. And I love him.
How different is the relationship with David than it is with Cody?
So, first thing I realized was that David loves me. He loves me. And I feel so loved. But with that comes a confidence that I can just be me. There's no strings attached to it. Nothing. I don't have to do anything to earn his love. It's just always there. It's just always constant.
Can I ask you a total girlfriend question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you know when you kiss somebody, you feel that like from the bottom of your toes to the top of your head, and then it's like that. Did you feel that like
in the first kiss?
Yeah.
Yes. 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 It was a movie.
Oh my God,
it was
stop.
Hours of goodness rolled up into that kiss. Yes. Yeah. It was 100%.
It's just gonna be so embarrassing when this like goes south eventually. Like I hope for her sake it doesn't. But
I don't think it will.
I
think they're both in this.
Yeah, I think they're both like, you know, what do we got? Like they're at that age. Like, what am I doing with my life?
Yep.
But God, if it does go south, this is embarrassing. Like this is rough.
For their sake, I want them to like keep it precious on its own. You know what I mean?
Of
like,
course,
don't taint it with this show and like.
Well, she keeps saying soulmate because Cody and Robin call each other soulmates, so I think she can't get past that. Like she's trying to put one over on Cody. I have a soulmate too, but I mean, a lot of red flags going on here, that he says all the right things. Everything he says is perfect.
Yeah, I don't like
Fourth
that.
date.
I don't like that.
And it's like,
I don't
Christine,
like
how
it.
much of this is love and how much of it is that you were horny, Cody didn't do it for you, and some guy kissed you?
Right.
Sorry to be, that's the one thing I am negative about is relationships. But I'm like, you need to, I get it though. I get it. She hasn't been able to do this before. She never got to be giddy before.
But it's the gloating isn't the right word, because she's not gloating. Glowing.
No, she's happy.
But it's nonstop. Like, it's a lot.
Yeah.
And it's giving him a lot to have to live up to, because she's been going on and on and on about this. And now you got a marriage special and like,
God,
Janelle just marriage special.
Janelle, the 5th time hearing this, Janelle, yeah, actually, yes, yeah, you said that before. Yeah. Soulmate.
Is this going to be like me and you? Are you going to be Janelle and I'm going to be Christine? I would never be Christine.
Oh, God, all right, here we go.
I don't think I have it in me to be Christine. Oof.
Yeah. And then, yes. I'm like, oh, that's what it's like to feel desired and desirable.
I don't want to know.
It was magical. I can't wait. I can't wait for you to meet him. I love introducing him to people.
Checking the timestamp on here, 43 minutes and 18 sequence.
I don't like this.
Again, David is in the thumbnail of this episode. Can I just put that back in your head here? We're 43 minutes and 18 seconds into the tell-all.
He got to meet Janelle. So excited. And then same thing. Every time I get to introduce him to anybody, I'm like, just wait.
Next time on Sister Wives.
That's it. That's the end of the episode. We don't even get to see
Wait, what? Wait, what?
He's gonna be in this coming up for a second, but like
I thought he came out and I thought she was like, oh, meet David.
No.
What the fuck? What the hell?
It's so funny.
We literally waited the entire episode to have him come out.
I kept checking the timestamp last night too. I was like, seems like we've really run on a while here.
We got all that. We got the whole story. And now he's not even
I think that's
in
so
the episode. Funny. Wow.
Let's do this next time on really quickly.
I'm sorry, Christine, if I'm telling you. She said, I did not know what it was like to be loved like this.
Do you actually think Robin really wants to live a plural life?
No, I don't think that Robin has any desire to live polygamy or plural marriage.
I don't think Christine knows Robin at all. She was a sister wife. She'll probably, and I hope, be a very good wife for David.
Do you find happiness with just Cody at this time?
I want to say yes. To be loving and respectful to Cody. I want to say yes, but
I think we all need to meet him.
I agree. Hey, baby. Hey, David, come on out.
I don't want the baby.
I have so many questions. Can I ask you all the questions that inquiring minds want to know?
Sure. Here's the thing. For David's sake, Christine has to destroy my character, or David doesn't feel like he can marry her because she loves a good man.
Thanks for explaining that to us, Cody. That right there, that was what we got of David. And it is the thumbnail of the episode.
Wow. He wasn't even in it. And she has to trash me so that David will marry her. Because why else would she leave a good man? So could we also say that Robin had to do the same thing with her ex-husband?
He's not that bad. How weird.
So that Cody would marry her, so that a good man, so that Cody would marry her. Interesting.
God, this is 3 hours and 3.5 hours. Wow, I didn't even...
Tell you what, I don't like the come here, baby. I don't like the baby.
I don't like the baby either. I mean, they've been together over a year now, maybe a couple of years, so it's probably fine.
A couple years? Has it really been that long? Wow.
I don't know.
I mean, I am very happy for her. I mean, it is great, and it's got to chap his ass.
That wedding special is going to be the worst.
Oh, she is going to be singing. There's going to be lots of singing. I can't wait. Oh, okay. Wally's getting excited here. Hey, listen, smash that like, guys. We have over 900 people here right now. Just everyone hit that little thumbs up. Smash the like for Walter. Scout's sleeping under my desk right now. Wally. All right, so what are we going to say for Wally?
You're all adults.
Bye. Oh, bye, Wally.